Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, hey.
Welcome to Constructed.
He's actually here to start this time.
Alex. Nobody talked to Alex.
Why?
Yeah,
He stabbed us. Like that.
I didn't do that. That was the
Don't give
NPC.
that man a hey.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Today, we are celebrating our stream's very first sponsor. And before I tell you who it is, you might already know. There's a logo like up here. I'm gonna play a little something, and I'll let that speak for itself. All right, so thank you, Tabletop Beer. Thank you for being our very first sponsor. I have some of our delicious Ranger beard oil here. It smells like forest, fresh rain, and leather.
It smells so good.
Honestly, it's my favorite one of the bunch. I tried them
the
all.
Underdark.
Do those hands?
I mean, that fits for Rangers, right? I mean, Wild Boys.
Oh, they definitely do. I'm going to pass this around so everybody can put some on.
It smells so good.
Oh yeah, the leather really comes through strong. It's like my favorite thing. I don't even put this on for other people. I put it on for me, so I can smell this throughout the day. It's so
Well, you kind of put it on for me too.
I feel like in a bad position. I shaved this morning.
Wow.
That's
You got a little bit of hair.
It's like 8 o'clock.
No, that smells really good.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
If y'all
my
need
favorite
to
one.
get the oil off of your hands after.
oh man, that's
here.
nice.
And
Yeah.
normally I
I'm just gonna grease it up over here.
fragrances bother me, and I can immediately tell that this smells like a cologne substitute that wouldn't actually bother my nose.
Yeah.
Because I don't wear cologne because it screws with my nose.
And there are some others in there that do kind of like have different scents. And we'll
And it is
explore
immediate
those on
usually.
other streams. But if you guys are interested in checking these out for yourselves,
Car in here.
now the whole room's gonna smell delicious.
that's awesome.
They are offering 20% off of your order if you go to tabletopbeard.com.
Yeah.
And use the code chaos20 at checkout. They initially were like 10%, but then they were like, no, we're going to give you guys 20% because we think this is such a good, like...
That nat 20, boys.
Nat 20.
And
That's right.
viewers, remember the hands do come with the 20% off.
That's right. You can catch these hands. No, just kidding.
Careful. He might stab you in the middle of the session.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I don't know. It'll
Thank
stab
you,
you
sir.
at the very
Nice.
end and then fade to black. Like,
That's actually awesome.
it's like really nice.
No, it is
So,
really nice.
thank you guys again so much for sponsoring the stream. Can't wait to explore some of these other beard oils as we go through the rest of our streams. But we left on a bit of a cliffhanger last time.
And it is time to roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes, it is. She was on it.
I was on it. I was ready. Here, do you need a mic?
Feeling as though a veil has been lifted, revealing the misdeeds and motivations of Phaedron and the Shroud, you stride forward, evidence in hand and justice along with it. At last, a plan of action takes shape against the evil that has taken root in Eretheos, and it seems that even the loom itself fates for you to see it through. But nothing stings quite so as a blade in the belly, twisted by the betraying words of an ally, and driven deep by your own surprising gasp that falters and fails to swim logic to your drowning confusion. For all your planning, a trap has seen you outmaneuvered. Heavy though your thoughts are, however, a feeling buoys them above waves of unconsciousness that wash over you. An anger coalesces within you and fixates on the sinister man across the room, wearing fine clothes and a wry smile that sears your insides. Fight as you may to be mindful of your purpose in coming here. Your heart longs to answer destiny's beckoning and to sever this vile thread. Hey,
We're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Silky smooth.
It smells so good in here.
I know, it's so good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tabletop Beard.
Can you make candles?
I think they have
that's a
like
good idea.
beard butter and stuff too. So yeah.
I don't
Ooh.
have a beard.
Mo butter, mo better.
Well, you have hair.
Yeah.
It's a hair product.
I do that. I do
did
have
put
that.
it in your
I do have a lot of that.
I mean, you play your cards right, you could get a beard.
I could just redirect.
There you go.
But with all that said, we need everyone at the table to roll initiative to start off our session because we have combat right
I'm
now.
dead, basically.
Right
God.
now.
That's that beard oil initiative edition.
know
there.
what?
It's gotta be.
I
don't think you- stabbed.
That spice.
You got a
Comes
nat
worth
20?
it.
Oh!
You got a 20?
You needed
You are
that.
very aware.
Your action is, oh, I got stabbed.
Oh, no.
And then
I
punched
can't
it.
heal you.
So-
I
Throat
gotta-
puncher.
Valoth, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
You're like, call an ambulance.
Yeah. For me.
What'd you get on initiative?
14.
14. And Drazad?
Not 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, wow.
With your initiative bonus.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh,
21.
21.
Roll.
Yes.
You have stabbed,
That's
you have
the answer
stabbed
to that,
me.
yes.
It does not matter.
I will
Flora?
come for you.
2.
2.
Uh-oh.
And
Yeah, the
Tristan?
healer
I'm not so
goes
disheartened now. I'm
last.
9.
9. Okay.
It's
That's not terrible. It's not terrible.
It's me, your friend
You're
Tristan.
definitely not last.
Yeah, just rolling bad again.
So, starting off our initiative is actually the nobleman
Uh-oh.
in the back of the room,
Phaedron?
who, as he sees shit get real, and you guys begin to draw your weapons, he draws his own blade, a short sword that he holds in one hand. He reaches into a vestment pocket and pulls out a small vial in the other and readies himself for anything that might come his way.
See a vial.
He's actually going to rush backwards a little bit. He's the kind of guy that's going to let everybody else do his
He's
dirty
like,
work.
I forgot to take my shot at tequila.
And
we
also,
have
I know I
tequila?
mentioned there were some other surprises in the stream, and this is one
Fog.
of them right here.
Fog.
Fog makes an epic
Fog.
return.
Fog.
Okay, you're
Fog.
actually knocking things over.
Sorry.
He's dead. No, he's dead. He's dead.
He's done. It's done.
He's
Yeah.
prone. It's
So it's a
fine.
magical
We
fog.
knocked him down.
And may I say,
7d8.
the new fog is supreme.
It definitely is.
It is very
It doesn't
nice.
gas us out like
Yes.
the old fog.
Drazad, you're up next in the initiative. What would you like to do?
Pull the blade from my stomach.
Dude, turn around and hug
So-
her.
So you're here,
Yeah,
and
yeah. She stabbed me from in front, right?
Luciana's right in front of you.
Dope.
Yep.
She looked you in the eye.
Did she? I thought it was in the back.
It was in
Oh
the
no,
dark.
it was
She
it
like-
was
Like a
completely
came out of the
dark.
darkness. It was
Yeah.
like
Robes.
knife in your chest. Yeah.
lying in wait.
I'm going to look at her
Lying about something.
and let her know that you may have injured me, but you will be the one dead here today.
Oh, yeah, that's good words.
And
We will see about that.
I think I'm gonna turn to the nobleman. Is he still wearing the fancy clothes?
Yeah, he definitely is.
Okay.
You might
And I'll. I knew I did not trust you. And I'll grasp the necklace and cast Sacred Flame on the vial.
Okay. So you're aiming for the
Go ahead.
you're aiming for the vial.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go against his deck save.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
Blow it up. Blow it up. Fire.
Mind you, I'm still like.
Yeah.
What vial are you on for?
Phaedron has a knife and a vial.
A sword and a
It could be a healing potion that we're
A
wasting.
19 to
Or
save.
it could be a.
Oh, okay. It
I don't
saves.
think it's
Yep.
a healing potion.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Who knows?
Or it could be some buff. which would
Are you
also
doing
be
anything
bad.
else?
No, after the Sacred Flame kind of just fizzles past him, Everyone, he is holding something.
So as soon as the blade is removed from your stomach, you guys see Phaedron draw his blade, pull out this vial, and instinctively, as soon as the vial is in midair, Drazad pays no mind to the person in front of him, throws out a hand and illuminates the chamber by casting a Sacred Flame. It barely misses the vial just because he was still in motion with it, and it strikes the wall behind him, briefly illuminating his desk and chair and some random things in the background. With that, Valoth, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Okay, so first off, where am I and how many people
You are here, and there are a
Okay.
lot of people in here.
So what are the enemies?
There's Luciana here.
Yeah.
there's a guard at the door here.
Okay.
There are 3 guards here,
My God.
and then Phaedron back here.
Little wussy.
Yeah, so it's basically like 5 on
That's where I'd
6 at this point.
He is afraid.
Okay. I'm gonna try what I did last time we were in a big combat, and Valoff is gonna look at Luciana and say, "Let's see what your fate has in store for you." As his eyes turn into that galaxy again, and I need a wisdom save from what's her name?
Luciana.
Cause
Okay. Wisdom
fear.
save, wisdom save.
Cause fear.
We're just pulling all the stops out.
Right. We have to. She's that.
I'm gonna light her on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna portent. She rolled a 7.
Okay. You see her actually like turn to you, a bit sure of herself after stabbing your friend, but then something about the darkness in your eyes conveys a sense that no matter what the past was, no matter what the future is, right here, right now, she is living in your reality. And you see a look of fear run across her face as she becomes frightened of you.
Doctor Strange.
Is there any what are you doing from here? Backing up. That's a good wizard, guys. That's a good wizard right there.
Good job.
As far as I can get.
How long does that cause fear last?
It's concentration, I think, for
your
a
concentration.
minute.
Oh.
A minute. Yeah.
It is actually her turn now. Does she get to make a save at the end of her turn, or is it just
It just
concentration?
says she's afraid.
Got it.
Wait,
Okay.
does she?
Run away.
I think it
Not
ends
able.
whenever
she-
somebody attacks her.
The frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of it.
End of their
Yeah,
turns.
yeah, yeah.
Got it. So seeing as
can't
she
move.
can't move
Move.
closer to you, and Drazad is still directly in front of her,
Yeah, I think about movement.
she's going to take
She would have taken an attack of opportunity.
several attacks.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
on
that's
you here.
also bad.
Several attacks?
Mhm.
As in more than one?
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
That's the first attack.
Okay,
We leveled up last session, right?
No.
I think he's
Almost.
I was
I
pretty
still
sure.
have silvery barbs.
I was
and
pretty sure I leveled up.
Hey, no. And a few.
I mean, you already asked if the 19 hit, and he said yes, so I guess I can't use it on that.
She still has another,
I
at
know
least
she
one
has
more
I know
attack.
she has another attack, so...
Oh, she does.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Okay.
So she has disadvantage, and then I'm gonna give you advantage.
So she has to use the new roll.
Yeah.
Does an 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oops.
And there's another attack.
He said, oops.
Jesus
Three attacks?
She gets 3 attacks, and this last one's a nat 20.
Should have saved it.
So, so
I
she
have sword.
she was scared,
You have silvery
right?
barbs?
Yeah, I'm a silvery bar.
Oh my god!
And who you giving advantage to? I already gave it to Drazad.
The last attack is going to miss.
You!
Thank God.
Instead of a nat 20.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
So who?
Already.
But you can give someone else advantage on their next thing.
TPK.
Give it to yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you
so.
can always give it to yourself.
Yeah, I'll give it to
I
myself.
don't roll to hit for a lot of things. So.
Okay, so we're gonna roll some damage here and see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Nat one. Nat one.
One's on all the damage dice.
Yes, literally.
Pretty close. 11 points of piercing damage
I am down.
No,
as she assumes a fencing position, keeping Valoth in her peripheral. She just begins to jab out. You narrowly miss the last blow, but it's only because you're falling to your knees as the wound
Hey,
from last session is still causing you problems.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to have disadvantage already on all of her attack rolls
Okay.
because of frightened.
So the first roll was a nat 20. The second one was a 17.
That one.
Yeah, yeah.
And the last one's a 19. So
it's the
we
same
end up
thing.
we
It's
end
the
up in the
exact
same place.
place.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on
Cool,
the table.
cool.
Flip
from
the
her
table.
round,
Please don't. A lot of things are tied. in
she's
this
going to hold her
table.
ground there.
Figured it.
Like,
And it's now some of the guards' turns.
Just take the attic down.
This
the whole
one
house down.
is going to step in and attack you, Tristan.
Well, I mean, what did I do to you guys?
You're wielding a big old weapon.
It's not that big. That's an orc. That's not even me.
It's not that big.
Where did this orc come from? Why don't I get his flaming greatsword?
You see him draw his longsword from at his side and begin to swing at you with both hands. He's going to make 2 attacks at you, on you.
Oh, fantastic.
One is a nat 20. The other is this red dice is insane right now. The other is a 21 to hit. So I'm pretty sure both will hit.
And we're both out of our silvery barbs over
Yeah.
here.
So I'm dead.
Sorry.
You're dead.
No,
I mean,
no,
we don't know for
yet,
sure,
but
but-
I'm in a nat 20 and then a 21.
Okay, so this first attack is 9 points of slashing damage.
I think we should run.
The second one is 11. So you
So-
take 20 points of slashing damage total.
Can't run now.
Ooh,
I can
we
try to
have
dodge it, right?
we have a 20 and a d20
Or it's
in
just
the
a
chat.
natural hit. It's not-
That is a hit.
Did you
Yeah.
roll?
How much
Yeah.
damage?
20 total. Are you
Yeah.
out of hit points?
So I'm gone.
Okay.
You have a d20 in the chat to roll for us.
All right. they need it.
Thank you, Tabletop Beard.
I didn't even get to
Needed.
do. I had like this crazy thing. I was gonna burn a bunch of people.
Anything!
Hey, I caused fear so we can run away.
There is a 16 in the chat for you guys.
Shit.
I don't even get to
Yeah.
save.
I can't even dodge. So what did I do? I'm just like, just hit me.
So in my mind, what happened here is you see Luciana like stabbing at your friend. You see Phaedron across the room, and you ready yourself to attack, and you completely forget about the guard that was behind you, and he just walks in and just stabs you in the back.
He just bonks you on the
Red,
head.
red wedding style. Like,
And you know, and just in real life, that wouldn't happen.
Right.
let's take this shit outside right now.
So now it's this guy's turn.
Damn.
He is going to. You see him actually bring out his longsword as well, and speak to the 2 guards at either side of him.
No, I
He
know,
says,
Sam.
"Hold the line," and like readies himself in case you guys try to break.
Yeah, stay
through.
there,
Yeah.
you bitch. No, I would not.
Odd, it is your go. What would you like to do, friend?
Oh, okay.
This is quite the pickle.
Alex, am I engaged with that guard? I can't see from here.
You are not. You are not.
Oh.
Thanks, Sam.
You are 5 feet roughly away from just about every enemy in this room.
Okay.
Everyone's threatening for their lives and walking around. Congratulations.
I'm actively dead.
I'm gonna set the boots dancing. And
Okay.
you see my feet start moving real fast, and I'm gonna dance over this corpse next to me.
Okay.
Tristan, I'm gonna hop, and when I hop, I'm gonna beat my drum, and it looks like I pull out a green spectral spear, and I'm gonna attack her.
Okay.
Okay. As I move past her,
You got this.
I'm
dude.
gonna end up next to Valov in front of that
Okay.
chest.
destroy her.
Oh, nat 20!
There we go.
Kill her!
Needed that. Needed that.
Destroy her.
You guys might do some damage to them.
Maybe. We'll
Don't
see.
roll all once.
That's what we need. I need a soundbite board over here.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We need to get a second stream deck for
Right.
us.
Oh, that'd be.
Have sound bites.
That would literally.
I'll take it. I would take that.
Roll the 6.
Okay.
So that'd be 12 plus 5.
17.
17 points of damage. So the green spectral spear,
Add some more.
you see I jam my spear as I run by. Using the mobile feat, I can get away from her. So
Okay.
I'm going to go past her
Oh,
into
got
the
it.
corner.
Nice.
And then you see the spear that I stabbed into her. It leaves behind like a spectral spear on her, and it pinned her foot to the ground as it starts swirling around her. And It's
Okay.
a booming blade.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Booming blade. That's shit. That's
And then
good stuff.
Bonus action.
Okay.
Yes, kill
I'm
her.
going to healing word you. Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
So
That's 10, right?
Well,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Depends
I
on
gotta
what
roll
you
that.
If he
Yeah,
rolls
yeah.
max, maybe.
Hey, I believe it.
Alex.
it's
Do I
for
have enough to
8
get
points.
a couple
8 hit
points?
points.
That's great.
You can scoot up and
As long as you
be
get
within
a turn.
30.
And that's
Can
it.
I get to him?
I'm gonna
Oh,
make,
to get
I'm
to
gonna make
him?
use of that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
I
back.
would give it to you, but you're going to provoke a lot of attacks.
So I'm
Just
back up to
saying.
8.
To get
Okay.
to who? To get to who?
It's fine.
I'm back up to
I'm
8 health.
planning.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Oh, that's even better.
Odd. Are you doing anything else? I asked
No,
that.
that was move, hit.
Because
You did a ton.
Teleport, so that's why.
So as soon as the blood starts flying and the blades start flinging, you see Odd spring into action, rushing across the room, stabbing Luciana in the back, and pivoting on a heel, healing his comrade and readying himself for the next round in true warrior fashion. He does it with a bit of eloquence and grace.
That was tasty.
But it is not yet your turn. It is the turn of the other 2 guards in the room.
You just hear from the underneath you or from across
The ones that are holding the line, correct?
Well, he said to hold the line.
Oh,
This
but,
one-
but they're not going to listen to
This
their
one's going to scoot up.
commanding officer.
Or they're just making more of a line, it looks like.
Just kind of reposition.
But I go after you.
That one knocks over an artifact that's stored in Phaedron's room. But they too they too ready short swords. Spears is what they have, so they stand at the ready.
Good lord.
So they can poke somebody if they get too close. Tristan, it is now your go.
Oh. Okay.
Stand up. First thing.
I'm actually what I'm gonna do. So
Right in front of you.
Good thing movement doesn't really matter.
Starlight Step is a bonus action, so I can use it in conjunction with another action, correct?
You can.
Okay, good. So what I don't actually want to stand up. I want to kind of just like look towards. I want to Starlight Step right behind Phaedron,
Okay.
Ooh.
and then I want to
can do that.
inflict wounds on him.
Inflict.
So I will say, technically, you do have to stand up before you Starlight Step. But
Well, I was saying like not
It's a-
fully stand up, but pretty much be like.
yeah, it's a
you know
lot
what?
cooler. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying mechanically.
Like Nightcrawler,
Yeah.
you're running
But it's
into a
really cool.
teleport. Yeah. You know, just like.
So 1 second, Tristan's on the ground. The next second, you see him beginning to stand and just. He's right behind Phaedron.
Before
Inflict wounds.
Before I touch him, your thread is not part of the tapestry. I must destroy it.
Ooh, you timed that with the music really well. Roll the d20, add 4, and then let me know what you rolled.
10 more
30.
30. 20. It's plus 5.
It's 30.
20.
So 16.
30, 20.
Plus 16.
Okay. Roll it one more time for me. Because Phaedron took the dodge action, you had disadvantage.
Oh, tell Phaedron.
What do we have?
We have
do we have?
2 14s and a 16.
I'm going to take that 16.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
With the 16 plus your 4, the dirty 20 again, you see Phaedron just begin to move out of the way as you appear behind him, but you're too quick with it, and you place a hand on his back and begin channeling necrotic energy into him. Roll damage.
9,
17.
7, and a 1.
17.
Nice.
All right.
I mean,
That's
Those dice
perfectly
are so
average
hard
for
to
that.
read.
Yeah. So as you channel this necrotic energy into him, you just see him gasp, and the blood rushes out from his face. He's fully gaunt all of a sudden, and his eyes go blank stare, and he falls over, completely incapacitated. The vial in his
fucking
hand
wrecked.
rolls across the ground.
Drink it.
You going to get it?
I'm taking the vial.
yeah.
I want the vial.
Okay.
I want
You
the
pick
vial.
up the vial.
Yeah. Boom, boom. That vial is mine. Now, is that the end of my actions, or can I take one more bonus action?
Well, you took a bonus action to get
I
there.
just checked.
Yep.
Starlight
I just,
Step.
yeah, I just
Yeah,
want to
Starlight
see how
Step is a
far I
bonus
can get. You know what I'm saying?
You still,
don't
you
blame
still
you.
have half your movement because you had to use half to stand up. You can still walk
You could
half of your movement if you want.
So
You don't,
15 feet.
have to, but
you can
I mean,
engage
you can.
these guards.
I ready a javelin.
You have to
Okay.
say to the stream.
I ready a javelin, and I'm going to throw it at the back of that guy's neck.
Well,
I know next
Yeah.
time. I'm just saying. I'm letting you know.
Just so you know, and everyone knows, he readies it and says, "I'm throwing this at the back of your neck."
You're getting thrown at.
Yeah.
Because
See
technically
this?
speaking, right
See
now,
this?
their
Right
backs
here?
are facing me.
yeah.
Okay, good. Hey, guys, here we go, guys.
Flora, it is your go.
Just
What you
pincer
doing?
him with 2
Got this,
javelins.
Flora.
That's right.
Okay, so my plan of action greatly has changed.
Yes.
Okay.
Since Tristan went. I've been planning it for 4 rounds.
Yeah.
and
What are you doing now?
I was gonna do almost the same thing. So what I'm gonna do
He's
instead
dead.
is
Well, he's
cast
unconscious.
Cure
So-
Wounds on my boy right here.
Okay.
That means thank you.
Yeah.
In dying dragonborn.
Yeah, exactly.
I need
An
this on
impaled
this
dragon, dying dragon.
D8. Where are my D8s? Here they are. No, I got it. I just can never find them. Oh no. That's 5 points of healing.
Great.
Okay.
I can't.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then my bonus action, I'm gonna wild shape.
Okay. What you turning into?
I'm gonna turn into a constrictor snake.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
a sexy snake.
Now, do I get actions for the snake, or those come on my turn?
On your turn.
Okay. So then that's my turn.
Okay.
But I will move.
Where are you moving to?
I'm gonna move right up next to old girl. Actually, no. I'm gonna move up to old girl. Yeah.
Actually, no.
Actually, I'm gonna do exactly
I'm
that.
gonna do exactly that.
Oh,
I'm sweating in anticipation right now.
Drazad, you're up. What would you like to do?
you're not dead.
You're alive again.
But I'm not dead yet.
Somehow, man.
What a wild turn of events in one round.
Hey, and everybody still got to take their turns because we had healers go right before each of the two people that went down.
Literally just the best way that could have happened right there.
After Drazad finishes coughing up the blood that's remaining in his throat, he'll look up, make eye contact with Luciana, and
Okay.
say, I told you you would live. You would be the one that would be dead today. I'll stand up, and then I would like to pivot.
Okay.
Pivot.
You are between two enemies right now.
Right. I'm going to
Oh, yeah. I
pivot to
forgot
be
about that part.
behind. Can I get in between? Or I can stand over Flora, honestly. How big is a
I don't know.
constrictor snake?
Large.
You can't share
Yeah,
space.
no.
Yeah.
Right. Can I get in between them or no? If not, I'll get
In
just
between
around.
who? Her and
Her and Odd.
her and Odd. Yeah. You can definitely do that.
Okay.
As you move,
right?
Yeah, that's
the guard behind you, who has had his action ready, is going to take an attack of opportunity on you anyway. And because you're flanked, he is going to have advantage.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be
You have yours back. I don't have mine back.
I don't
a
You have your
18 to hit.
it hits.
Okay.
I can't. I don't. 1 damage. I use both my spells.
Oh, you used all your spell slots. I haven't got my turn back yet, so I can't.
Wait, can you cast?
Wait,
hey,
can?
Wait. Question.
No,
You take 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That's okay.
You see Drazad, as he's passing by
I'm
Luciana,
down.
he goes,
So you
Falls right
stand
back
up,
down.
not knowing that the guard is behind you, and you say your words to Luciana and begin to round her so that you can strike from an advantaged position. But as soon as you begin to move, you feel a sharp pain in your side. You turn to see the guard that you didn't know was there, and you fall over back onto the ground, bleeding out once again.
This is the same guard that I mysteriously did not know was behind me as well,
Yep.
right? In the
Well,
room,
it's flavor text.
in the
It's flavor
15 in the
text.
15-foot wide room. Okay,
Well,
right? Yeah.
that's that.
He's
but
right.
wasn't
I
sure
actually, as
if
a
you
person,
can-
did not remember him being right there. So
No, I didn't either. That's why I'm I'm like being
The cast.
sarcastic about
I was
it.
like, I can just see his head.
We all went focus.
Oh shit! I forgot he was over there too.
So, Valoth,
He's hidden.
it's your go. What would you like to do?
My go.
Hidden in plain
I
sight.
did for just remember. Did she remake her save?
She did not, but I can remake it now.
Because it
Thank
hasn't
you.
come up again.
on her
but-
turn. Huh?
I did,
She's
she-
definite. Well, do you want to silvery barbs it?
I
Or,
don't-
well,
I
you
don't have my
can't.
reaction
Yeah.
back.
So it's
I wouldn't have had it. You wouldn't have had it back yet either.
on her
At
turn.
that point.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's a non-natural 20, so she did save.
Yeah. So she's not.
So she is not
anymore.
afraid anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
Too bad your leader is on the ground.
She's a real.
Yes, he is.
She's
but
the
on the
real
bright
threat.
side, you're no longer concentrating.
Oh, you're free. Your mind is free.
Yeah. I'm gonna seeing Flora being able to kind of handle this chick.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to turn to the guy at the door.
I
Okay.
can heal.
Okay.
That's literally my plan for the next move.
Let me know.
I'm hesitant
get
to use
him
a
up,
reliquary
yeah.
just because it has a chance to break. That's why I'm like I'll use it if I need, but
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
not.
understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the guy at the door
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb on him
All right.
for a dirty 20.
That's going to hit.
She said bye.
Took a nap.
She peaced
Dude, yes.
That's-
Let me know that dabblage.
Murder that dude. Cold-blooded murder.
So Valoth, his eyes return back to normal as the fear drops, but seeing her well taken care of and that we're kind of flanked, to attempt to stop that, he's going to turn to the guy at the door and launch, again, just like it was last time, an electric ball of chromatic orb.
Gotcha.
At this guy for 12 points of electric lightning,
Boom.
whatever kind of damage it is. I
Feeling
don't
the
remember.
electricity. in
Boom.
your
Nice.
Excellent. Oh, that was so much better.
Ooh.
That wasn't it though.
Oh.
I'd already rolled it. I was trying to see what kind of damage I can do.
You strike this guard, and his back actually impounds the door a bit. As he bounces back off, he brings his blade back up to bear, ready to do damage in his next round. He looks like he's taken some damage as smoke rolls off of his studded leather armor, but he looks better than you thought he might have. Not that he's resistant or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying he girthy.
Gross.
It is now Luciana's go. She turns to the guards behind her, and she says, "Keep them out." And she rushes past them.
Opportunity attack.
You can do that.
She's coming for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I dare you, little rogue.
I double dog dare you.
I am ready now.
Oh no.
Stunning strike.
10 to hit. That probably
She
doesn't
can't
hit.
attack though.
We
She
do
Ten
have,
is
we do
not
have two
going to hit.
14s.
I do have 14
Oh,
and a
you
half.
14.
18 to hit.
Oh, do you
Take
automatically
it.
grapple when you hit? Whoa! Oh!
My God.
18 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and that bitch is grappled.
Yes.
Okay. Now the grapple, can she escape on a strength save? How does that work?
She can
Okay.
escape.
She rolled a 13.
She fails.
She fails.
God, I'm
So
like-
she is stuck.
Restrained.
She is restrained. She is stuck, and she
What's
is
restrained?
useless. So, as you wrap your snake-like body around her, you actually grab her ankle as she's beginning to flee. You trip her. She falls on the ground and drag her in, coiling up her very thin, frail body, and she cannot break free. She barely coughs out the words to the guards. She's, "Protect Phaedron!" And it is their go now. This veteran guard here, he's going to break the line.
Remember, it's one whole action for him to actually turn around.
Yes, I forgot about that rule, Cotter. I did forget about that.
Thank
easy
God
one to
we
forget
have our
about.
rules lawyer here.
Right.
I'm trying, okay? Look,
Nothing gets past Cotter.
there's a little bit of a fuckery in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay?
He's going to rush over there, and he's going to make 2 attacks on you, Cotter. And it's going to work for at least one of them.
Yeah, good.
Does a 17 hit?
Do I get to add +2 to that?
No. What is your AC?
16.
16? So it does hit.
So the second one hits.
Yeah, the second
Okay.
attack hits. He rushes in, and you're ready for him. You dodge out of the way. As he jumps up onto the table, he swings down at you, and having that extra momentum from gravity allows him to bring the blade through your guard, where he cuts into you at that point.
Does my heavy plate mail armor help?
That's what gives you your
I'm
AC.
just joking. I don't have that.
I was like, I mean, if you've got plate, 8 points of slashing damage.
All right, so I have 3 health left.
Okay. He stands there on the table, readies his blade again, prepared to strike you down if necessary. The other guard,
There's a second one. Come on.
who has been at the door here, he's going to rush in and he's going to try to attack your druid here. Because she's grappled and restrained by you, I'm not going to give him advantage, but he is going to make 2 attacks on you, Morgan. One of the attacks is a natural 20.
I'm gonna.
It's fine.
You got more spell slots than me.
I mean, either way, it's the last one that either of us has, but
Yeah.
I'm going to silvery barbs it.
Okay.
I don't know what my health is as.
You're gonna hate this side of the table.
No, I mean, hey, eventually you guys are going to run out of spell
Yeah,
slots.
exactly.
but Silvery Barbs is the way.
Oh, it's
like the
Okay,
bomb.
so question for the constrictor snake in the room.
Yes.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Follow-up question, does a 17 hit? I already know the answer.
Fuck you.
Both of these hit.
Literally.
I'm gonna give myself the advantage on this one.
So you're going to take 21 points of slashing damage between these two attacks.
Okay, does the damage carry over to my regular
It
form?
does.
Okay.
It does carry over into your regular form.
One, Jesus.
All right, so I drop form, and now I take 8.
Okay.
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 So you've reverted.
And she's not grappled
She's no
anymore.
longer grappled.
Guess we might need to get out of here.
I said that in the first round that we should run.
I tried to kill the guy by. Hey, I
There was
feared
no-
her and tried to kill the
there
guy
was
by
no
the door.
there was no
I'm
running.
doing my
Yeah, I know.
part.
There's nowhere to go.
we were closed off. There was no
Yeah.
getting out now, but
There's
now
nowhere to
they're
go.
moved around. Like,
What about you?
Odd, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I will Hexblade's Curse on
Okay.
the
But you're acting a
lady.
lot like you don't.
What's her name?
Luciana.
You see
The
the
devil.
same green spectral energy kind of comes from the drum as I beat it slowly.
Okay.
And drips over to her and kind of just forms glyphs on her body that kind of like make little targets for me.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. They're pointing out like weak points.
Right, exactly. And then I'm going to jump in, stab her, and then back out again.
Okay.
He's going right back to where he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll leave you there.
Yeah. He doesn't have to connect from mobile to.
Yep.
Yeah, I just got to swing. Do I have advantage? Did somebody give me advantage?
You have advantage from your own silvery barbs, I believe.
I think you used
Yes. Yep. Okay.
Over here by Phaedron, is it only Tristan? Is the
It is
only
Tristan,
ally?
and then there's a guard on the
20.
table.
It's the
21.
guard and Phaedron and Tristan.
Mm-hmm.
21.
21's gonna hit.
Okay.
and how close are you to me? You're still on the other side.
So 7, 14 damage.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
same thing, when I pull my spear back, there's a spear stuck in her that starts swirling on her.
Got it.
So it's
Oh,
booming
and
blade.
she didn't get to move last time, so the
I
booming
know.
blade didn't go
I
off.
was watching.
She was gonna take it. Oh, she was gonna take that damage.
totally forgot about that.
I forgot about it too. She was going to take that damage. But yeah, as you drive your spear into one of those weak points, you see her face grimace with pain. As you reacclimate yourself against the wall, you look up and you see her hobbled over. She's no longer bouncing around as she was when she first began this combat. It seems being constricted, poked, and prodded has made her a little less nimble.
Okay. That's it.
All right. It is now the other two guards' turns.
I thought 2 guards went already. Oh, there's 4 of them.
There are 4 guards. This guard is going to move here, and he's going to launch his spear at you.
Got some cover back there, man? The table and the other person?
Not from this angle. That's hey, we don't use
ignore
cover
that.
often enough.
Yeah.
So like, please point that out whenever you
Okay.
think you'll have it.
I will definitely point
Isn't
it
that
out.
guard like conveniently very close to being in my way?
But he's not.
I know.
covered.
Come on, just let me get this. Let me get this.
A 8 to hit, so that's going to miss.
Yay.
As you duck out of the way, the spear clangs across the stone wall. This other guard is going to come here.
Oh my god.
He's going to do the same thing.
Can I insight check him and try to make him feel more embarrassed?
They're just they're like,
Yeah.
oh, kill you. Oh wait, I forgot about you over there.
Well, you bounced around and killed the.
I know. I get it.
You
I
killed
get
the guy
it.
they were supposed to
I
protect.
prioritized. I
Yeah.
get it. All right.
Does a 17 hit? 14 plus 3.
Oh, where is the? Do I get the proficiency plus 2?
No, it's your AC.
16. Yeah.
Proficiency +2 on top of it.
Yeah, you know what? Just pick the biggest plus and add that.
That's
As
what I'm
he-
hoping for.
As this guard rounds the corner, you didn't see him from behind the column there. He looses his spear and it drives straight into your chest, your pectoral, as you take 6 points of piercing damage.
You down there?
I have laid down.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Tristan is taking another little power nap. And with that, it is now your go. So you get to learn how death saves work.
Oh, man.
Alex, are you rolling it?
Yes, I am. You don't have
Don't
to worry
look at
about
his
death
roll.
saves.
Yeah.
Do not
I was
look.
about to say,
don't look.
there's nobody else to attack me, right?
Okay. Aura, it is now your go.
Okay. So I'm going to do a bonus action, and I'm gonna shoot my hand out towards Drassad,
Okay.
and you'll see like a little stream of green energy, and that's gonna heal him.
A little spectral vine.
Drazad, you
Plus
get
1
up.
Okay.
Okay. And then, as my action, you have walked right into my trap. I am
Activated a
casting
trap card.
Entangle.
Yes.
Hang on. You just cast a spell, correct?
No.
That was a
I
bonus
used
action.
Balm of the Summer Court.
Got it. Okay. I didn't know what you were using. That's fine.
Very nice.
Cool.
I've been playing it.
That's great. That's fantastic. Really well done.
So
Morgan's
now-
been playing in
impressed.
her turns.
for rounds.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna cast Entangle,
Okay.
and I can, with this 20-foot cube, get everybody except Kristen.
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
They're all entangled.
They're all entangled.
They have to
So-
make dex saves,
No,
correct?
Strength save.
Strength saves. That's what it is.
And you know,
And homeboy auto fails.
Yep.
So, rolling for the 2 guards first.
Fancy man fails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude,
Thank you.
I thought you took 21.
For strength.
Took
Rolled a
half of my
16 and a
score.
10. So 16, 10.
The 10 fails.
10 fails.
And so he is restrained by the entangling plants.
All right. And then the guard on the table. He is going to fail. So he's also.
Yes.
Because
And then
Boys.
Phaedron should also fail, right?
he auto
Yep.
fails because he's down.
Get wrecked.
Did you catch her too?
No,
No.
I didn't get her. But
All right.
she's already like hexed by
But you
y'all.
got all the guards except for one.
Well, and you want her to move.
I do.
Are you doing anything
I
else?
can't.
Okay.
Make her move.
Well, that's why
Make
she
her
didn't
move,
restrain
Bella.
her.
Well,
Come on.
actually, I do want to move because I can get out of her range, right?
You can.
You get an opportunity.
I
to-
thought
You
she
get an
couldn't.
opportunity attack after that.
I thought she couldn't hit me anymore.
Why?
I don't know. I thought she was like hexed or something. Oh, she
Yeah, but
can't
that
move
doesn't-
No,
closer
that
to
just
me.
makes it easier
No,
for me.
she's
to
also
hit
not
Well,
afraid.
she's also not
she
afraid
move.
anymore.
She
I'm
can
staying
move wherever
right
she
where
wants.
I'm at.
It makes
All
it
right.
easier for me to hit her.
Restrained.
It is now a certain noble's turn.
How he's dead.
Well, he's
Yeah,
making
I know.
his death saves. Yeah.
Hexed.
And Drazad, it is your go.
Oh my God, you're
You can get
alive.
knocked down every turn,
alive,
but you
you're
somehow
What is the
you somehow get
condition on
turns.
Why don't you heal yourself?
Stuff for him.
Dude,
Got it.
He gets to
attack
move extra
someone
damage.
right now.
Stuff.
Attack
It
the
makes
guy
it
not entangled
hurt.
right now.
Drazad did, then he
That's the
died.
advantage is what it is.
And Drazad, I'll stand up again.
Just more damage.
And
Okay.
I'm
More
on
damage,
this
and I
right hand
crit
side,
on a
right by
19,
Flora.
20,
Yeah,
and if
you're
she
fine.
dies, I
Yeah.
get.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, gotcha.
He has a puppy in his lap.
Here?
That's the guard that attacks me, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Destroy.
Kill him.
You're still in his range if you try to leave, just
I
FYI.
won't. I'm not. Don't worry.
I'm letting you know
have
this
advantage
time.
on him because you're flanking.
Yeah.
As I get up, I'll grab my mace off my side and go, I'm getting tired of this. And I'll just go to swing my mace at
Okay.
the guard that knocked me down.
Make an attack roll.
With advantage.
Yeah. With advantage.
With advantage. Oof.
That's nice. I see big number.
20 to hit. A
That will
non-nat
hit.
20.
A dirty
Wait, you
twat.
Roll
rolled
your
that with
damage.
advantage?
Yeah, the,
Yeah.
Okay.
the 7 was the worst one.
Sweet. I mean, that's cocked
That's
in
cocked.
the digital
Come
dice,
on,
but
D&D
okay.
Beyond.
It's a 5 points damage.
All right. So you stand back up slowly,
Yeah.
and you bring your mace to bear as this guard now is not expecting you. You slam it into his back. You see one of the spikes actually pierce through the studded leather armor that he's wearing.
How does it
and
feel
as
to
you
be
pull it back,
surprised?
there's blood. Valoth, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Oh, you get a bonus action.
You get a bonus.
Anything you want to do?
Yeah, you doing anything with your bonus action?
No, because I can't. Because it's a creature of your choice that you can see.
You are a
Yeah, that's
creature
you.
and you can see yourself.
You can hear yourself.
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Heal
Oh,
yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm casting healing word on myself.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that.
Valoth, what do you got cooking over there?
Valoth, he's gonna say, I guess times are desperate, and he's gonna pull out the Whistle-Blade Dagger and another one,
Okay.
and he's gonna run behind the guard. Can I get here?
You are leaving his range, but yes.
Oh, him. He's
That's the guard.
Oh,
Right
Yeah.
in front of you.
then I'm just gonna turn to him.
Yeah.
I was like, all
I
right.
thought that was him, but that's
That's
Drazad.
me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit him.
Ali's like,
Okay.
I'm not saying
I didn't forget about him. I was trying to hit him.
Destroy him.
And
Yeah.
you're making these attacks at advantage.
Yep, and I do have 2 weapon fighting.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from. I was just trying to find it, but it
Two weapon
says,
fighting is just in a
Everybody gets that.
everybody
has
gets that. Okay.
Yeah.
You can use your bonus action to.
Oh,
make an
I see
attack.
now. Then I'm just gonna
Just-
I'm gonna do the first one. I'll decide if I want to do the second one in a
Yeah.
second.
Okay.
I mean, you
But
get
I'm using
advantage on
I
it.
am using the Whistle-Blade Dagger to do it. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit. But
was
as you
it was
whistle
elegant, now it's just
or as you
filthy
swing the blade, it whistles, and all of you
It is
hear
still
this
that
sort of like death scream.
I'm at that trying to grow it down.
It doesn't sound like any of your allies, but it does put you a bit off your rocker as you hear, "Ah!" as the whistling
I love
blade swings.
I love it.
Dude,
No, not another one is dead. Who is it?
Lightning rock.
And then
You need to tie that
Panicked.
thing to a chain and.
But
have
you're
it,
healed
like-
now. Like, how much did you heal for?
Oh, it's.
I gave him 4.
Hey, I used some pretty fast and loose magic item creation mechanics, so
You got a second swing on him.
I know, but I don't know if I want to stay in his range
Dude, you better kill him.
or if I want to Starlight step away from him.
If you do not end this guard's life, I'm saying this through him, through the guard.
he just pokes his head out from around the other side of the
If
guard.
you do not end the guard's life, we will have a problem, Valor.
Yeah, this is actually probably the pinnacle time to get that dude
And
out
then
of our
after
life.
that, we end this.
Because everybody's entangled
Tabaxi.
still, so they gotta roll to save or roll to
remember.
save out
My brain
anyway.
fought between Tabaxi.
Yeah, after missing, Valve is going to Starlight step.
turn then, right?
over here.
So not take that that advice.
Just like sees you disappear and goes, I will kill you, Valor,
You
when I
see,
find you.
as he misses and he's kind of like
Right.
out of his element. Like I don't usually like stab
Right.
things. He just kind of like is. The book begins to glow and he just like gets sucked
have,
into
like, a
this
bonus
galaxy as he.
Where are you?
Yeah.
All right.
He doesn't tell you where he is.
No,
'Cause he's too
of course not,
ashamed
no.
to
Still
left
gotten
and be
out, so-
behind.
Now that it is the end of your turn, Luciana is going to move,
Stab him.
Wait,
and
does
she is going
Opportunity
to
attack.
Yes,
And
and booming blade.
Because she's not going to grapple her on the opportunity attack.
I can't
anymore.
shillelagh on that, can I?
No, you cannot.
Heck
It's
it
not
is.
out already.
Okie-doke.
Sure it is.
7 thunder damage.
Oh, thunder damage. Nice. I was like 7 to hit.
Oh, you did opportunity attack too?
She has a wrench.
No, he had booming blade on it.
She has
So
to wrench her foot free from where I stabbed her with a spectral spear.
and you hear this horrible tearing sound as she does it.
9 to hit.
9 does not hit. And as she rushes away from you, you swing out with your staff of flowers. A plume or a blossom of petals left in her wake. She rushes over to Phaedron, kneels down, pulls out another vial from his vestments, and forcibly dumps it into his mouth.
Okay.
He had another one. Another one.
And another one.
Hey, that means you might have a healing potion. Drink it whenever you're not dying.
Yeah.
That's a bonus action.
I'm
right?
really happy. I just heard that because I was actually in my character's head. I was like,
Do I drink
"This is an
it?
explosive potion."
Yeah.
What's
And I was
it-
just gonna.
Was it yeah. Was it the same color as the other potion?
That's a perception.
Yeah, well, I would say we'll be reasonable here. Yes, they were the same color. Yeah.
Alex,
How
not
could she
add
be
too much
that
on your
quick,
plate.
taking thunder damage, ripping her foot in half?
It's
She
all
will
about
die.
movement, action, bonus action, and
She's
it
a
is an
taxi.
action to force
This is
feed
the action
potions. That is our
economy game.
homebrew.
But in a good scenario, she's probably almost dead.
It is now the guards' turns again.
Does
They all have to roll to
is
save.
entangled something that stays there?
They
or
do,
comes up?
except for
Use
this
their
one.
action.
No,
But
I'm
if
saying
she walks
ran
into it, does she?
Oh, no, it's only when it's casted.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
I
just
am
like stepping over.
concentrating, by the way.
Ah,
Sorry, I forgot.
seeing this,
Oh shit.
the guard that's behind you is
Wait
going to
till
take
he
some
finishes his
attacks.
turn. You got-
Sorry.
He was going to attack you anyway. He's getting tired of just
I
knocking
don't know.
Drazad down and seeing him pop
I
back
would like
up.
to taunt the guard.
I don't know if it matters.
On
where
your
the-
turn, sure.
where
No,
the
I mean
vines
like
are.
verbally abate him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You gonna hit a poor little defenseless elf in the back? Why don't you hit me like a real man?
Yeah, bro.
Seeing this guard, who is a bit more wizened than many of
Right.
the others, he just kind of rolls his eyes. I've seen many like you die on the battlefield. And he turns and readies his blade at Flora.
These guys have like
worst case
65
scenario, he's
health points.
making death saves again.
You're not far off.
They do. They're like level 7.
They're all dead
Are
now.
you? Is he swinging at me?
Non-natural 20 to hit.
To hit me?
Yes.
That does hit. And
I'm like-
also, I forgot to tell you that everything
I
where
had
they're
no spells, I was
restrained
trying to
is
wait for you
difficult
guys.
terrain.
Oh, I know that.
God damn,
Okay,
want
I
to
figured
spell
you
slide.
did.
I'm like,
The other one was an 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Say it
Brent's
on.
doing
Say it.
something.
Say it.
I'm a silvery barbs.
The non-natural
The
20.
9/20.
So the reroll is an 18 to hit.
That still hit.
Okay.
Fuck me.
What's up with what's up with those dice over there? You got some
For
you got some
Portland, I
you got
need
some
to know
magic
before.
gin dice over there?
Silvery barbs, I don't.
You got some gifts some magical gifts over there?
You take 11 points of slashing damage. as he cleaves into your back. Are you still up?
And I'm out.
All right, you are no longer concentrating, and you guys see the vines evaporate on the other side of the room. As the vines begin to recede, these guards are now free to move, and this one standing on top of the table, he's going to take the backside of his blade and jam it into your temple.
Into my temple.
Mm-hmm. With the intention of knocking you out. Your vision goes black.
You're not even gonna make him roll for that?
You can do,
Well,
you can do
he's
non-lethal
unconscious.
No, I know, but that's
It's
it's like
it's an auto hit, auto.
trying to
crit.
put me in a prison now.
It is now your go, Odd. So you let me know what you want to do.
I have advantage. I think I'm going to smoke.
Please, please.
I don't
for the love
have
of God,
to use
kill
my
the guard.
advantage from Silvery Barbs right away
No.
if I have it.
It's on your next.
It just says until you. What does it say?
It's on your next attack or saving throw, I believe.
On the next attack roll, yeah.
Yep.
Ability check or saving throw.
It's not. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
but
it's
that
not.
good.
It is
You
not
can't
like that.
bank it. Yeah.
Odd, listen. Valoth has already left us and disappeared. Kill the guard.
Yeah, I know.
You
I'm
pieced
trying.
out?
Because I didn't want to get hit.
Where'd you go?
I'm in the corner right here.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
She can't see over there.
I just got out of his range. I like tried to
I
hit him
see.
and then I was like, I missed. Bye.
I thought you like
I'm gonna
dimension doors
jump
or
in
some
and
shit.
swing at that guard.
No,
next
no.
to me.
Not
Okay.
that lovely yet.
Moving here, you'll have advantage. So.
Right.
Yep.
but Double advantage, triple advantage, if you will.
Big click clack.
216.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh.
does he get anything for rolling the same thing twice?
You get 5 coins. Move to the next space.
Yeah. Party.
You're consistent with those rolls,
I
man.
know. It's doing good. Let's see. So jump in, hit the guard for 10 points, and booming blade him. So
Okay.
Same thing. Kind of. I jump off the wall, jump behind his armor, and stick him in the back, and a spectral blade spear gets left in him.
Gotcha.
And then I want to. Does he go down?
No, he does not go down. As you jam the spear into him, he actually turns towards you, gripping the place where the spear is embedded. As this sort of booming blade energy begins to encircle him, he stares you down. He said, "I've seen a lot more than you have, boy."
Oh,
geez.
crap. They're level 30 warriors.
I am going to step back.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll say engage with him to give him advantage. But I'm going to.
Fuel your destiny.
I am going to bardic inspiration. You.
Can't be me. I'm dead.
She's unconscious.
You can still. Well.
No, yeah.
I mean, you can.
I was
wink at her
like,
while
can
she's
you?
down.
Can you?
All right, Drizad.
Yeah, give
You
it to the
get-
people that are
you
up.
get bardic.
Okay,
Yeah.
which is a D4 to
D6.
Oh, to
You can
what
add
is it?
to
Attack ability.
ability
save- okay,
check,
okay.
attack roll, saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is that it for you, Odd?
That's all I can do.
All right. As the other guards' turns, now that they've thrown their spears, they're going to draw their short swords here.
Good lord.
And yeah, as far as they're concerned, there's not any threats back there anymore. I think seeing Luciana now back there, they're
Yeah.
less worried. This one's going to rush in on you, Valoth.
You're
Yeah.
never gonna get to eat Ox.
No.
No.
Does a 18 hit?
Oh my
The
god.
wizard?
Yeah.
Funny joke.
Does it? Yeah. Sure does.
that does.
Ooh, that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage as the short sword drives through you. Just like you're not familiar with using a dagger, you're not quite familiar with dodging blows either. And as he rushes in, you start thinking to yourself all the different possibilities. Do I dodge left? Do I roll into the corner? Do I try and use their momentum again? And then the blade is in you.
What happens if our entire party dies here?
New campaign.
You guys might have to find out.
In fairness, they didn't kill
No, they're captured.
All of you did distinctly hear Phaedron instruct them not to kill you because you might still be useful. So this guard rushes over to Drazad, and he's going to make an attack on you. That's going to miss. A 7 to hit.
Yeah, no.
Rushing from the other side of the room, you hear him coming from a mile away. Ah! And as he swings his short sword down into the ground,
Nope, not the game.
it clangs against the stone floor, and you hear it reverberate through the blade. It is now Phaedron's turn. Phaedron is going to stand back up.
Our sponsors so glad we could get a sponsor before you all die.
Right? Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, literally.
Phaedron stands back up, readies his blade once more, and is going to... He's going to shift across the room. Even though you're out cold, Tristan, he doesn't want to be anywhere near you.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bro. I was about to come out the astral
Valoth,
realm.
it is your go. Sorry, Drazad, it is your
Yeah, I
go.
was gonna say, it's like, I think he goes.
And Valoth, you're on deck.
Okay. Seeing Flora knocked down and being surrounded by the guard, or starting to get surrounded by guards, is kind of gonna start to panic a little. I don't know what we should do, and I'm going to take my tail and wrap it around Flora's ankle
Okay.
and cast Healing Word. I know I
Okay.
can see her, but
Yeah.
so you get healed for 6.
Thank you.
All right.
Nice.
I think I'm just gonna use my mace again
Okay.
on the guard
You
that
got
we're in
advantage.
between.
The advantage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll wrap it around Flora, give her some healing points. The stone around my neck will glow a bright black, and then I'll turn and go, "It is time for you to die!" And does 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Who did you hit?
The
guard?
Seeing you now,
Yeah.
this guard brings his blade to bear, basically holds it against his shoulder, and as your mace drives into it, he positions it between the spikes and pushes you back.
Oh my god, I am so over you.
All right.
We are not meant to
Valoth,
win
it's
this
your
battle.
go. Look, I mean, it's possible. You guys have done a lot more than I thought you were going to do.
Yeah, yeah.
healing word's an action, right?
Bonus
Or,
action.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds is an action.
I
Hey, would I using that on yourself?
going to crack that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a D8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Cure wounds?
Yeah.
Somebody else let me know just to make
It-
sure, but
1d8 plus your mod.
Okay,
Yep.
I don't have it actually.
Ooh, max.
ooh. So you're
And
back
then-
up to full. You're looking good.
Yeah, and then
That
it has
makes
a
one of you.
10% chance to break, right?
It does, yeah. So go ahead and roll a d10 for me. On a 1, it'll break.
Oh, a D10. I rolled a D100 and 10%. I was like 10 or lower.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Neither one of them were the 1, if
Yeah.
that matters as
You
well.
can also roll a d20 and 2 or lower.
Okay.
It breaks. But yeah.
83 was what I rolled. And then I'm going to. Because I really can't do much.
Bonus action, stab this guy.
Well, no, because I didn't use my action to attack, right? 2-weapon fighting, I have
That's
to,
correct.
to attack first.
That is
Special action,
correct.
walk away.
Special action. Fucking leave.
Walk away.
Special skill, peace.
Yeah, I'm
Guys,
gonna say to Drazad, it's like, I didn't leave. I'm right here. I don't think we can take them.
We must fight or we will die. Do you not understand? You're like the man on the bridge. You just wait in the middle for us to just die.
All right.
How far away is the door from me?
The door is right there, so
I know.
about 10 feet.
Okay, I wanted 10 feet, because if I Starlight Step, then I won't take an attack of opportunity from this guy, right? And then I
Right.
can open the door and leave.
Yeah?
I'm going to try to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to
How
bonus
many
action Starlight Step closer to the door, so I don't take an attack of opportunity. And I'm
Okay.
going to open the door unless... You have an attempt to open the door? Or is that
As you
action
push
to do?
on the door,
Yeah, it's locked.
you hear it rattle. And you look back at the guard that you just, this one that had basically come in the room, and he wears a ring of keys on his shoulder.
Which one?
The one that's
The one we've been
a
beating
16
up.
missed.
The one that's been jacking us all up this whole time.
Oh, I got this.
Yeah.
So
And then, seeing that, I'll step out of the way so someone else can get to the door. So I'll step further
Someone
away.
else come unlock
Yes. So that way I'm not blocking anyone from
Hearing
getting to
the
the
door
door.
jingle, I'll turn around, notice it was Valoth, and just
We're trying to leave, man.
trying to kill them.
I don't think we can.
Luciana is now seeing the threat is kind of taken care of here. She's going to rush back over,
Oh boy.
and she's going to do the same. Well, actually, you're just down.
She's still hurt though, right?
No, floor's up.
She's been healed.
That's what I mean. Like you're just prone, is what I mean.
yeah.
I thought she healed Phaedron.
She did on her last turn.
Yeah.
She's going to roll an advantage attack on you first
Oh.
because you're prone. That's going to hit. It's 17 plus 6, 23.
I know.
7 piercing damage.
Oh.
Are you still up?
No.
Okay. With that, she's going to use her next action to knock you.
Run. Unconscious.
Odd. Run.
We can't run.
I know. I'm just it's like
She's then going to move
I was
backside
gonna
of
turn
Odd
into
here.
a Velociraptor.
you had that. You had that this whole
Making
time
it
with the big claw
another
thing?
advantaged attack.
Your only chance, Odd.
I was actually gonna do a horse.
Just
And just
re-attack.
run
12
out
to
the door.
hit.
That's
That
also a
misses.
good
Yep.
idea. I think a horse would blast through the door, no problem.
Less.
I would think so.
11. Yeah, those are terrible attacks. But yeah, she rounds the
Gonna be
corner
all
and
of
is
trying to hit Odd. But we're all dead on the ground.
nobody's going to be able to
And
take him
Odd's-
out. But yeah, she rushes in, slams her blade into Flora, brings the backside of it to bear, knocks you out cold, and then makes a couple of swings against Odd and can't find purchase. This guard is going to turn to you now, Odd,
Yay.
and begin making advantage attacks on you.
Okay.
That one's a 21 to hit. That one will hit.
Definitely.
And the second attack is higher, 22.
Yep, they both hit.
You're going to take 17 points of slashing damage as the long sword is finds places in your armor that you were not aware were exposed. As he brings his blade back in front of him, he kind of winks at you and he says, "Experience."
Murder him.
This other guard's turn. He can't quite make it, but he's going to pull his crossbow out.
Oh shit.
Yep. He can only make one attack with his crossbow. He's going to make it count. Coming at you again, Odd. That is a 4. Plus 3.
Count for shit is what he's gonna do.
So you as you're focused on this other guard, you just hear a bolt like clang across the room in the other direction. You're like, what the hell is he doing over there? Odd, it is your go. With 3 hit points left here. What would you like to
Hey,
do?
spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
These character sheets are available for you to look at if you check the description, actually. If you're interested in that, they're all down below. You can
Mine's
keep track
really
of our hit
pretty.
points. You can see
Mine's
what all we can do,
green.
and you can tell us what we're doing wrong in chat.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter
How about
after
that?
this session. Don't worry, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have new ones.
We'll
for
have
you
new
to
ones
look
next section.
at in 3 weeks.
You're in a tight spot
You
here.
still have
Yeah.
advantage on the guard that's being a dick with the keys around his neck.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
kind of want to hack that dude up. Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
I'm swing at him.
We've
Okay.
got to get the keys off his neck. Maybe then we can escape.
Sorry, Flora.
It's all good.
Uh-oh.
That one's cocked. No, that ain't better. Miss.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, for 16.
kind of swing at this guy,
We
and
do have a 14 in the chat.
yeah, sure. Take the 14.
Okay. The 14 does hit.
Yeah.
And so what happens here is you bring your spear up to bear and you begin jabbing it at the guard. He dodges nimbly out of the way after getting a little cocky and doesn't account for the fact that you can pull the spear back. And as you pull it back, you slice across his neck here.
Cutting the
Nice.
keys from his neck?
Slicing,
Your words, not ours. I mean, I'm just
No.
saying.
slicing his carotid.
You said he cut his neck.
Quite literally, these are your words.
No, but the keys are around his neck, and he cut his neck. I.e., did he cut the string too?
Not 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And Same thing. The wound leaks that swirling green energy.
Okay.
And booming blazem.
And the keys fall from his neck.
Yeah. With the extra bit of wind, after cutting his neck, it pulls the keys loose, and you actually hear them go clanging across the floor. But there are quite a few keys, and they all separate from the key ring.
Fuck you.
Did he go? Did the guy go down? No.
No, he did not go down.
Oh wow.
He's pretty tanky.
Yeah.
We got the keys off his neck, but now there's just 50 keys on the ground.
Yes, and.
Yes,
No, that was a yes and no. That's what that was.
That was
a
That was not a yes and. That was a yes and no.
So, bringing your turn to an end, it's now these other two guards' turns.
We're figgity fucked.
This one is going to come here, flanking Drazad for advantage.
No, they don't get flanking.
They definitely do.
I'm just gonna start dodging. Be like,
Does a
Just take a dodge action?
16 hit?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Fuck you.
Not doing anything. Alex makes a combat we can't
You
win.
take
We're gonna
6
make it last
points
all
of
session.
piercing damage.
It'll automatically detect anything.
You still up?
Yes.
Okay. And
You hear.
A familiar sound
Yeah.
Very familiar.
at this point.
this guard is also going to make an attack on you without
Brett's in the
advantage.
chat checking his points. Come on, Brett. Give us some advantage rolls.
Brett, if we've ever needed you, it was this fight right now.
Redeem like 5 of them, man.
Does a 15 hit? I gotta kill him before Brett can.
Come on.
Wait, do the math. Does a 15?
There's a lag.
Wait, is it
If
a
it-
tie? They win, right?
Yes.
It goes to the roller. But wait. So your AC is... I'm
15,
stalling,
yeah.
Brett. I'm stalling.
You got me with that, you son of a bitch. Just for that, you take max damage, 7 points piercing. Drazad.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah, I only had 3 points left, so.
All right.
What do you mean just
Wait,
for that?
max damage. How much? Well, no, never mind. It's not.
Max said he could do.
Yeah, you
Third
hear.
time's the
Third time's the charm. Do we get an automatic save for the beard oil?
Adrian's
that's
turn.
on Drazad's face?
He's not gonna do
Yeah, we get
anything.
to redo the entire fight.
Do we get a
Redo.
do we get a sponsored
Turn around
save
and
roll?
leave.
Last turn.
We stroke our beard. Time goes backward.
Valoth, it is your go. I just went through the whole initiative, basically.
man.
The most powerful magic of them all.
It's you and Odd
We
left
got
standing.
a D20 in the chat.
Oh, we needed that
gotta-
6 rounds ago.
Brett just came in and was like, points. And I was like, wait, guys, wait.
Our savior.
It's an 18 in the chat.
Okay, I got it.
Dude, that's
Write
nice.
it down.
Looking at Odd and seeing
Thanks,
that
Brett.
I'm...
Thank you, Brett.
Brett says I'm in the shower.
Seeing
It doesn't
that
matter, Brett. Now's the time for heroics.
Brent, that was the wrong time to be taking a shower, bud. I know you need to get clean, but this is a little bit more important,
the
okay?
worst. This is the worst moment.
You missed some stuff.
It's okay. All phones are made water resistant now.
Alex,
learned
we
as
have
human
mounts
beings.
in our shower to put the phone up.
Have you really?
We do.
But I'm gonna
It's one of these.
seeing the writing on the wall and that I am likely not long for this world. I'm gonna turn to the guy that sucks with the keys that are all over by his feet, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt
Okay.
at him as just like a last ditch.
Yes.
Middle
him
finger.
Cast it,
up.
a flame comes out and goes.
Yeah.
It is a magical
And
flame
it
of the
misses because
finger.
that's an 8.
No!
2 plus 6.
Take the chat.
18.
So you actually hit Tristan.
I mean, do we want me to hit? Because I don't. That's not a lot of damage that's coming from this.
No,
It's up to you.
Or we either save it or you use it.
At this point in time.
I'm the worst one.
can
He's
only-
doing more
we
damage
can
than I
only
am.
assume
All right,
we're
well,
about to be
then
put
just let
in
it
prison
hit.
cells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or tortured.
Yeah, you need to get
Oh,
out of the
no.
prison.
Alex wouldn't do that.
Blood Kip comes to the session.
It is now Luciana's turn. And she's going to make some more attacks on you. Odd.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Literally.
Is everyone
A-
else down?
It's just
No.
us two.
Oh, yeah, I am.
25 to hit
Oh yeah.
on the first attack.
Yeah, of course. I think you got me with your modifier.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
+4, so an 8
Yeah.
total. You guys see Odd go down.
Can Vala just
The
put his hands
Centurion.
up the minute
Yeah.
Odd goes down? Can he just can we save all ourselves some time?
Luciana begins rushing across dead bodies, limping almost with how badly she is hurt.
It's like, I surrender.
You can't teleport
She's
out of this
hurt.
room.
No.
No, I have to see it. And I'm also out of Starlight.
And
Step,
she
so he's
just
both already.
rolled a natural 20 on her attack against you.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to kill me? You want to outright kill me? Is what's gonna happen?
TPK.
He wants to outright kill me, guys.
You take exactly 11 points of piercing damage. Sorry, no, 10.
Oh, hey, wait. So you're saying there's a
Still up with
chance?
one. Yeah.
So you're saying,
Still up with
So
one.
you're saying?
And she's got one attack left. 17 plus 6, 23.
Hey,
7 piercing damage
had one hit
as she drives her blade into you
TPK.
one more time.
You just hear it once again.
I'm not gonna do it because undoing death saves was a pain in the ass.
At this point, all of you are down.
And
Valoth,
Is it now time for a break?
as the world around you fades into a blur, consciousness slips through your grasp like grains of sand slipping through an open palm. Colors and sounds become distant echoes, muffled by the encroaching darkness. Your limbs grow heavy and your senses dull, as if submerged in a dreamlike state. In the midst of this disorienting haze, as you fall to the ground, you catch a glimpse of Phaedron, his voice a mere whisper carried on the wind. He exchanges a few words with one of the Erythean soldiers near him, with a sinister glimmer in his eyes, before vanishing into the shadows. The last remnants of awareness slip away, leaving you adrift in a sea of unconsciousness, unsure of what awaits you on the other side.
That's where we no.
And we will find out what is on the other side when we get back from our break. Nobody go anywhere. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
We have some surprises.
We do have some surprises.
And we have 2 dice to roll.
And we have 2 dice to roll. I will roll those as soon as we're back.
Yeah.
To see what happens. In the meantime, don't go nowhere.
We have
Ready?
surprises.
Come back for the Great Escape.
Break.
Break.
Yes.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. Yes, tremendous thanks to Tides of Mo, Big Head Bro, Fables D20, Leodus Kyron, Brett Venable, and Tabletop Beard. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
The most exciting feature for our live streams has come to YouTube. You can now roll dice live to help us in our adventures by using chaos that's built up by watching and interacting with the stream. All you need to do is keep an eye out for earning instructions that appear on our stream, and then spend those points by typing in the commands that correspond to the dice you'd like to roll. This feature is always available, no matter what campaign we're playing in, so be sure to hop in and help out our players because, well, they're gonna need it. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. it's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that. And what was that?
Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bauble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
How much longer are they going to... excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. Little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Okay, so my new characters.
That's what we were doing in our break. We were rolling
Yeah.
new characters.
Record time, guys.
So I'm
Do you
now
like our surprises?
now level 3 dead person.
Yeah.
I'm like,
we all made necromancers so we can still play our old characters.
Yeah.
They're all just zombies
you
now.
wake up in the astral realm.
As the five of you are set adrift in consciousness, one of you remembers a phrase that just rolls around constantly in your head. Bits and pieces at first, but eventually they do combine and form a full thought. At first you don't recognize the voice, but then you realize this is the last thing you heard before losing consciousness.
Mhm.
Valoth, you hear Phaedron's words echo in your mind. Place them in the nearby holding cells and be ready to deliver them to me when the time comes.
This bitch is
Don't
gonna frame us.
mess it up.
Well, I was thinking he was gonna eat us.
No, he's gonna
I
frame.
was
He's
like, we're
framing
not
us.
biting
He's gonna
the
frame us.
trolls.
No, he's framing us for the shit that we were trying to.
Yeah.
Get him for.
Yeah.
As these words echo beyond the back of your mind, your eyes blink awake. And for a moment, you feel as though there's no difference between your eyes being open and closed. But slowly details come into focus. You see a stone wall around you. You see your friend Flora on the other side of a very small room. And you see a gate, a gated door, locked, barred shut, that leads into a slightly larger room. Around this time, the five of you awake, each in a cell of your own except for Valoth and Flora, who are sharing a cell.
Gang, gang.
Let's go sell a mirror.
What would you like to do?
Does our cell smell like fish?
No, I got rid of the fish. I got rid of it.
as you ask this and begin looking around for the fish, you actually notice
We don't
that
have
you
any
have
gear.
none of your belongings.
Yep.
That tracks.
That's why I asked it, because I
Yeah.
was
Joke's on
trying
them, I didn't
trying to
need it.
guess. Do I see them? Our belongings? Like, are they like on a table in there, like in a corner or anything from outside
Yeah.
of the?
Make a perception check for me.
No, roll bad again. 7.
With your 7, looking out through the barred gates, you can't see your belongings anywhere, but you do see 2 guards. You're not sure if they're the same ones you fought earlier, but they sit at a table playing some odd dice game and seemingly wagering gold between the 2 of them.
Probably our gold that we stole last session.
We didn't steal it. We earned it.
Yes, true.
We did work hard for that goal.
We liberated
We
that
worked
gold.
really hard for that
We
gold.
earned it through thievery.
So they're not looking at us, right?
They're not, and the rest of you are awake now too. So
I'm alive.
Alex
Okay,
is gonna
are we?
absolutely
So we're
hate
all
me.
in separate cells. Can we see
Why?
each other?
We can see.
I know, but
Yeah.
like, do we know that they're
Well, look,
next to
I rolled
So
us?
this is
7.
y'all
I don't know.
Oh.
you can see other
Cells.
cells, but you can't quite make out who's inside of them. Not with a 7.
I'm gonna look to Flora. And I'm gonna say,
Did we get a long rest?
You did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Sorry, you might have missed
You guys
that.
did long rest, but you're not
Holy
sure for how
crap.
long, and it is quite dark down here.
We missed the equinox,
I
guys.
can.
We went right past it.
If you stand in the doorway to block their sight in, I can go on a reconnaissance mission outside of the cell.
Okay. Or you could also do the same thing, and I can turn into another animal.
You can turn it like a mouse.
But I'll stand by the door first.
But I can message so that I can talk to them while we're
Great, you do that. I'll stand by the door.
while I see where our friends are.
I'm gonna like post up against the gate,
Okay.
like with my back to it. I'm not very big, but
Make a performance check, relatively low DC, just to see how well you're selling this as a natural action.
13.
Okay. You lean up against the bars and sort of throw your shoulder against them, but you move your body wide so that it covers up more of the cell.
Is one guard winning more than the other one?
I'm sorry?
Was one guard winning more than the other one? Does he have a bigger pile of gold?
As you kind of look out at them and they're playing between the 2, they seem to be at sort of the climax of one of their games. They both roll a dice, and one of them runs his hands through his hair. The other one scoops up a large portion of the gold, but the other one still has a small pile left. So yeah, one of them is winning more than the other.
I would like to minor illusion for the next couple of rolls to make the guy who has all the money make the dice look like he wins every time.
Okay, so you want to try and make it look like they're loaded.
Yes.
Okay.
And big numbers. Like a minor illusions, like he's rolling 7s every time. If they're
Okay.
playing like a craps like game.
So you are just changing the number on the dice, yes, with minor illusion, but I am going to have you roll a sleight of hand check to see how well you're able to like position it from where you are in your cell.
Okay.
And maybe even how
18.
well you're able to hide your casting.
Right.
And it sounds like reasonably well. With the next roll, you see the guard across the table, the one who's been losing, kind of cross his arms and look, as the same number appears for a second time in a row. Continuing on, Valoth, what are you doing?
Casting invisibility,
Okay.
and then Starlight step out of the cell.
Oh my
That's why I said Alex is gonna hate me.
No, I don't hate
I
you. I
was
think
gonna
that's
do something
awesome.
very similar.
Yeah. With invisibility, you can do a lot.
here? Like,
The 2 of us can Misty Step.
And he can too, so it's like.
Oh,
well, I was
yeah.
actually
And I
going to
can-
starlight step to the opposite cell,
I
and
can
then
turn
starlight
into
step
an animal.
into the hallway so
And
they
I'm
couldn't
gonna
see me.
knowing, because I've
Okay.
seen all of us teleport. I'm gonna message between like the teleporting people, like you and you,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna see if you guys can potentially get out. But I'm gonna be like, we're gonna coordinate a break.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
However you can help. Do I? But before, like, while I'm out here and like about, can I see our stuff? Can I see any like to get our weapons to people? To,
Yeah, I have a question too.
Does
after that.
invisibility the spell have components.
Does it?
Okay. Yes.
But I can use it as the.
Oh, that's why you were like that.
Oh, like you
Yeah.
need components to cast it?
As part of the feat.
My symbol's a necklace.
Does it
and I
say
know
you
that
don't
would've
need
taken my
components?
necklace off. So yeah.
Does it say without the
it's-
components?
It's materials.
It does.
For me. I can't use
Verbal,
materials.
somatic, and material.
Does the feat call out? Or you can just cast it once a day?
Your Starlight
it,
Step
it just
can
says,
work.
it just says without the spell slot, but it doesn't say that I can do it without the components. Because I get invisibility from a feat, not from just having it. Okay, so then I guess so I wouldn't because it does have components.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shut you down there, but this is...
Yeah.
I was like, man, how do they keep people locked up? You can still Starlight Step, of course.
Yeah, I'm not
you
gonna
can
do
as
that
well.
Yeah.
But but we don't know where anybody is. We just she can see cells.
I can
That's
wild
it.
shape.
Who's across?
I mean, we can get out.
Who's in the cell across from me?
Me.
Perfect.
And I'd say they're directly across. You'd reasonably be
Yeah.
able to see that.
So with Starlight Step, though, I can't Starlight Step anybody with me.
No.
That's what I
That's
thought.
a specific other spell.
That's what, yeah, I figured.
And it's 30 feet of teleport, right?
Yeah.
You have exactly enough. If you are up against the door to teleport to the other side of that door, if you choose to do that.
So they could potentially see me in the other side.
Potentially.
I have a question.
Yes.
Looking at the guards, do any of them look like they have keys on their head?
Make a perception check for me. And while you're doing that, I'm going to roll the dice that Brett redeemed.
yeah,
I
it's
completely
a
forgot.
D4 and D8.
22.
Forgot to do it when we got back.
And I have a question for you as well, Alex. I'm sorry.
With your 22, looking out across the two guards, one of them has their back turned to you, but a couple of times they throw their hands up in disgust as the game continues and he becomes a little more paranoid. You see that neither of them appear to have keys on their person. The D8 you rolled, Brett, is a 7.
Yeah.
So
nice.
we're at a
With the
7
high
to a roll.
rolls, boy.
So,
And the
Let's finish
D4 is a 3. Not
Yeah.
bad.
God, man.
Very nice.
Okay,
so when that guy starts to get angry,
Mm-hmm.
I probably would want to incite that a little more.
Okay.
I don't know if. Yeah, I would tell the other guy. I would tell the guy who's losing, be like, that your friend is cheating. I can see from here that's a loaded dice.
Make a deception check for me.
What are the bars made of? Is it metal or is it like
The bars
wood?
are iron.
Oh,
Are there wooden benches in our
What'd you get?
that's a 23.
Right. He turns to you. He's like,
I need wood.
keep quiet, you.
Component.
But I have been a little suspicious of your dice rolls. Have you noticed you've been rolling the same thing over and over again? Look, friend, it's just the way. It wasn't the same thing the whole time. It's the same dice I've been using. Yeah, but maybe you can turn it off and on.
I bet you he rolls the same thing again.
Yeah, roll it again.
While they're both looking at it, I'm like, ooh. Minor illusion. Yeah.
He rolls his dice. It comes up the same number. He stands up in his chair and he goes to flip the table. He calms down. He's like, I just want my money back. And they begin kind of bickering between the two.
So do we hear Odd coming from that cell now?
You definitely do.
Now I'm gonna message him and be like, "We're over here, just beyond the table,
And
where the guards
I have
are."
a question about message. So my earring of message.
Can I message you?
Is not on you.
I'm gonna tell you back.
Oh,
I'm
I
trying to
hadn't
pin him against
considered.
whatever you can
Yep.
do to help.
Or does
I
message
factored
have
in
a-
my holy symbol, but not the ear.
Never mind, because apparently message also has a material component.
It sure
That's what I
does.
was about to ask. I was like, since I have an earring, does it also require the material?
These are the tricks.
So I want to ask:
These are the tricks.
is there a like a wooden bench or like any kind of like? Is it just a completely empty room that we're in the cell? Like, is there like a little cot? Or
There
like
are a
some-
couple of barrels on that side of the room here. I
No,
mean, it's
in
basically
our cells
Oh,
is what
in
I'm
your
asking.
cell,
Yeah.
there are 2 small cots in your cell. I take it back. 1 small cot and a small pile of hay.
And what are they made of?
Made of
The cot.
the cot. It would basically be a small, like foldable, like wooden cot.
Okay, I'm gonna start kicking it.
Okay.
I want to try to break off a piece of wood.
All right. I won't have you roll damage rolls. I will say you're eventually able to do this. But you're gonna make. Are you averse to making noise? Are you trying to do it quietly?
I'm fine.
Okay. As you're slamming into this cot, one of the guards comes up to the door, shakes the closed gate, and says, "Hey, stop messing with that. You break your bed, and you're not going to have another one."
Apologies,
sure-
it was just uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you do bad things.
Oh, we did the bad things.
I don't.
Do you know why we're here?
I don't think that we actually did anything bad.
I know exactly why you're here.
Why don't
You
tell
tried
me?
to assassinate a man who holds public office.
No,
here we go.
I didn't
He
think
attacked
he
us,
was the
and while we
mayor.
were trying to
I
meet
thought he
with
wasn't
someone
the
else.
mayor.
Well, you can take that up with the courts. You can see the council whenever your time is up. But for now, they're a little preoccupied. So until then, you stay here.
I think that you're just mad because your friend is cheating.
I am mad about that, but that's none of your goddamn business.
well,
Fair enough. I'll stop trying to make the accommodations better.
Wait, so the guard that was losing went up to the...
Yeah.
Okay. What's the other guard doing?
He's just kind of like watching this unfold from the other side of the table. He's actually kind of kicked back a little bit.
How
He's
much-
winning, you know?
Okay, yeah, but he's watching them.
Yeah, he's watching.
I would like to mage hand some more of the guy who's losing his money. Slide it over to
That doesn't.
like while he's not working.
No
just-
material component.
Yeah.
I will have you make another sleight of hand check.
When you click it, if it has an M.
Because you're doing it right in front of the other guy. But,
But
he
the
is-
other guy's
he's-
looking away,
Yeah,
right?
but he's looking across the table.
Oh,
so he's
okay,
seated
so
here.
this
And
is- okay.
Hey, do you see Mage Hand? Is it a visible?
it is a visible
Okay,
hand.
would I see it come out of his cell?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to dim the
Damn
lantern
it.
on the
Yeah,
table.
good call.
Okay. Okay.
Advantage him?
So when he does thaumaturgy, that I'm just literally gonna starlight step to the other cell.
Okay. So I will say make a stealth check with advantage, and you make your sleight of hand check with advantage. Because the lights in this room have dimmed quite a bit.
I'd also like to start ritual casting
20.
Unseen Servant.
A
You
very...
need a piece of wood? Or?
Yeah.
A piece of wood and a piece of string, so I'm going to pluck like a thread from my shirt.
Hey, this is what I love, man. Be resourceful. I love it. Yeah. What was your roll?
a very dirty, nasty, non-nat 20.
Oh yes.
So, sure enough, as the lights begin to dim, the torchlight actually kind of flickers on the wall, and the lantern itself almost entirely snuffs out. As the guard sort of looks at the lantern, he's blinded by what illumination remains, and you're able to scoot a fair amount of extra gold onto his side. What was your stealth? 5. So,
Oh no. It's okay.
Oh, what do we got in there?
did you wait?
What do we got in there?
We have an 18.
Did
We
you
have a
roll that at
7.
disadvantage?
you have a +7.
No, it was at advantage. Oh, that's
So
right.
you took the higher, right?
Huh? Oh no, I didn't. I only rolled. Okay.
Advantage is you roll 2d20 and you take the higher one.
Take a higher one. Try again.
That sounded like
right.
Waterboy.
My mom told me.
23.
Okay. So as this is happening, Brett, you just feel a hand on your shoulder. Like, yeah, good job. And all of a sudden, you are in the same cell as Odd.
Alex, you know what you just reminded me of? Charlie's uncle on It's Always Sunny. Charlie's
So
Always
I wanna
Sunny.
position myself in a way to where I can look through the doors and get into the hallway without the guards seeing me.
Okay. You're able to slip onto that side of it. Yeah, I mean, you can see clearly down the hallway.
Starlight step.
All right, second starlight step.
Bye, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
We're out.
One of us are out.
So
It begins.
I was looking for keys.
Okay.
Do I see any key straight in front of me? Because I assume that's where my line of sight is.
You do not. I mean, you rolled a 22 perception,
Yeah.
so I think you
All right.
would have.
So then I am gonna wild shape
Okay.
into something very small.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm gonna wild shape into a spider.
Spider.
Okay.
Let me find the spider.
A super poisonous.
So as Baloth sort of sits
venomous.
down cross-legged and begins to ritual cast his spell, the guard goes back to his card game and is, "Hey, I had at least 10 gold left here. Look, I'm not been keeping track when you have this much." And he begins to laugh. They nearly are fist fighting at this point. The guy slams his hand on the table. "You cheat! You steal! You belong in these cells with the rest of them." Continue.
Okay, I'm wild shaping into a wolf spider.
Okay. Wolf spider, yeah, small.
Very
small
true.
wolf spiders.
Very terrifying.
Hold on.
I always get confused because there's also a giant wolf spider.
Yeah,
variant.
no, you know the big ones.
Wait,
we're not
okay. I
looking
think
at
it's
those.
just a
okay.
regular spider because
It is a regular spider.
Well, they have a wolf spider, but I think it's the giant wolf spider, and then they have the regular spider, which is tiny. So I'm gonna be a regular spider,
Okay.
Define giant wolf spider.
and I would like
6 feet?
to go into. Well, I want to just like
Survey.
the area
Okay.
and like climb up on the wall and use all 8 of my eyes to see if I can see any keys or anything to open these gates.
Make another perception check for me.
You roll 8 d20s. Take the highest one.
What is perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So I use the spiders, right?
Yes.
No, wisdom is yours. It's
Oh,
a mental
wisdom is
stat.
yours.
It's a
That's
mental
correct.
stat.
All right.
There's a locked door in front of me.
Nat 20.
Whoa! Wow! Nice.
26.
Looking around the room, you don't see any sign of any keys. However, this hallway beyond, you do see your ally, Tristan, now making his way through it, and you begin to realize that there is likely a separate area beyond this chamber where those keys are held.
Okay. I am just going to go in there.
Okay.
I have a plan, guys. I'm going to go in that other room.
Okay.
And if there are keys, I'm going to take them and wild shape into another spider.
Okay. It's her new favorite trick. So, Tristan, as you make your way down this hallway, you get to this gate and see that it too is actually locked shut. This door here.
Okay. What is around me? Are there anything other than the walls?
Make a perception check for me as you see a small spider scutter across the walls. Splat.
Don't kill me!
Perception, right?
Correct.
That's plus a
5. 5.
As you kind of peer through the gate, you can see that there is another room up ahead and maybe a doorway off to the left, but you can't quite see what is in that room. There's not a whole lot of light there for you.
It's an open area, right?
Yeah, I mean, open enough.
Cool. Starlight step.
How many of those do you
Hi,
have?
this is my last one.
You have 3?
Long rest. 3.
You have
You have
3
3?
total?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2.
I thought it was only 2 as well.
Let me look just to make sure.
I'm pretty sure it's 2.
You're 100% right. I
Okay.
don't do any of that.
I was like,
100%.
You're like, actually, cast teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have teleport?
And do you have the components for it? Because that's a fun game now.
God have mercy.
I forgot
dude.
about this game.
So,
But Spider can
And
fit
it's
through the
locked.
gates.
Like if
it is locked,
Okay.
but it is a gate, so there are holes. What are you doing, Flora?
Booter is fitting through,
Okay.
and she's going to go look for the keys.
With your same perception check, as you make your way into this passage, you do see that there is another hallway leading off to the side.
Oh my gosh.
So many rooms.
for all
He wasn't
senses and
expecting to
purposes.
show all of these yet.
So many of the minis.
Can we move this?
Yeah, you can take that off.
Just take the top.
Yeah, that-
Yeah, boy.
Well, that top part comes off to the roof.
Oh, it was the whole thing.
I just
Yeah,
didn't
none of
want
it's
it to
connected,
fall.
but all right. So this is what you see. Looking out in front of you, where did I put those? Here we go.
Oh God.
A table with various paraphernalia.
Hey, it's our stuff.
Around the corner, there is a small pile of weapons, armor, but it looks to be none of your own.
Hey.
And behind this table is another gated door into another room. To your left is a long hallway, again with a gated door at the end. but you can't quite see what's on the other side of that.
No keys.
You see keys again strung around this guard's neck.
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna climb up on that guard,
Okay.
What is their rule?
and I'm gonna get on his neck, and I am going to wrap my little spider legs around the keys,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wild shape into another spider.
Make a sleight of hand check.
If you wild shape into a giant spider on this guy's shoulder,
Because in my
Well,
mind,
the same spider.
while you are becoming the same spider, you are assimilating these keys into your body, and that is not just like a thing that happens.
I
Like,
see.
Same thing we did with the gold.
Yeah, you smart, girl. You smart.
19.
all right. Is that with your modifiers?
And that's the spider's modifier, right? Because
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
If
A
it's stealth,
physical.
yeah, then
Yeah.
it's a physical. Yeah.
Okay.
Good, because
stealth is
his is
dex.
higher than mine.
yeah. That's,
All right. You successfully.
Wait, stealth is +4, so it's 22.
23?
22.
19.
no, she rolled a 17.
19.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
So if she rolled a 17, then it's 21.
No, I had a 17, +2 is 19.
Okay.
2 more.
It's 21.
Oh,
21.
yeah.
God.
Oh,
21.
yeah. It's math.
21.
Okay.
19 plus 4.
Hey, we got there.
We
It's
got
all
there.
Math
good.
is hard, guys.
Either way, it was a success.
Look, okay, we just got captured.
Well, maybe.
you guys. Give
This
us
guard
a minute.
appears to be filling out some kind of paperwork, and although he looks similarly dressed to the ones you fought earlier, you notice distinctly that he is not the same one. And what you notice instead is he is actually the same guard that you met in session 1 at the port.
The one that the cat.
The one that we helped and
Oh,
saved.
the one that we saved.
Maybe not that we saved, but the one that we helped.
All this feels like a mere coincidence, but you are able to assimilate the keys into your body.
Now I'm gonna run back.
Okay.
Are these guards at each other's?
Yeah, it's about time we jump back to this.
Uh-huh.
They are arguing with each other, not paying any mind to the other people in the room. One of them the one who's losing begins to pull the gold back from the other side. He's like, I'm just going to take it back. We were just playing for fun anyway. No, that's not how it works. At the end of the day, we are here to do a job. You wagered those coins, and that's your honor. You take those back, and I'm telling everyone you are a cheat.
Okay.
He is a cheat. He even waited until the flame went down
Shut
for
up!
a second.
And as he turns to look at you, the guy begins pulling the coins, and then he begins pulling the coins back, and it is this mad dash to grab as much gold as they can.
I see.
While they're doing that, I want to mage hand slap the one that was losing. Like
So-
as they're like all doing this, it's gonna.
Just a real,
I
just a
will
real
allow
soft
you to
slap.
exert 10 pounds of force.
Not to hurt him,
Yeah.
but like as a
Active aggression.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You get
so
what I'm saying?
have you ever been smacked with 10 pounds of force?
Yeah.
Well,
It's not fun.
the reason I say that is
Yeah.
because
No, it is.
mage hand
I
can't
know.
be used to
Yeah.
make an attack.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you
no,
smack
it's
me with
not
10
an
pounds of
attack.
force,
Yeah.
It is like
No,
it's the thing that I'm trying to make him push it over the edge.
Okay. He's already a bit off balance, and as you push on him with the mage hand, he stumbles back a bit, throws his hands up, and then pushes the other guy back. They don't start an open brawl, but you can see they're wrestling with each other as they occasionally a wry hand just sort of like shoots out
Okay,
and tries to
so
grab the rest of the gold.
If I come back in and I see that happening,
Okay.
what I would like to do is that a pillar in the
Mm-hmm.
middle of the room? I want to get behind that pillar.
This pillar? It's not in the middle of the room. It's just on the outside of your.
Yeah. So like, if they're over here, I want to get like in
Okay.
that corner.
you gonna push it over.
No, she's gonna turn back with the
Yeah.
keys.
That's what I'm trying to decide if I want to do that outside or inside of the thing.
Are the
Where
doors
is-
barred enough to where you can't put your hand through?
You are. I would say that you specifically wouldn't be able to
Where
as
is
a dragonborn. Drazad is in that.
Would I have seen Odd use Mage Hand?
Yeah, I think
Then
reasonably
I'm
enough
gonna
you
go
would have.
in his cell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drop my wild shape,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at him. Odd, I saw you stick a hand out of this door,
Yeah.
so I know that you can unlock this from inside. I have the
with your
key,
perception check.
Okay.
Probably not.
and then once we unlock it, I can teleport.
I'll just those guys are fighting, I'll just go over and let Drazad out.
I'm gonna come
Okay.
to you.
I'll
After.
just sneak
Just
over.
making sure. Yeah.
And
yeah, 'cause
then-
it's like,
I'm actually pretty sneaky.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
It's a lot.
And then
But I love
I
it.
think
Yeah.
Valoth will know to follow us.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So as you two are discussing, Tristan is locked outside of this door, has not seen the spider grab the keys or anything
Well,
like that.
I might then, if that's the case, then I'm gonna teleport. Like I'm gonna give him the keys,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna teleport into the hallway.
How are you going to teleport?
Oh.
I have what's it called?
Misty Step?
Yes, but it's faced up.
It's not.
Oh,
actually
got
Misty.
it.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
what we have with the.
I just wanted to make sure.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna into the hallway,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go tell him the plan.
Okay.
Is my unseen
I was
servant-
literally going to distract the guards so you could start.
And I was about to circle back to you.
Yeah.
Your unseen
But you
servant.
wouldn't have known.
Your
that
your
I
no, but I'm
keys.
like, I'm like,
although it's
Yeah.
hard to concentrate with these
Stay here.
cards bickering, you finish your ritual casting and your unseen servant springs to life. Unseen.
I think Mabel's stressing.
Yeah,
And ready to
I'm gonna
serve.
tell him to go
It's time for her
and
to eat.
find weapons
Okay.
and bring them back to us.
Is he incorporeal?
He is mindless, shapeless, and invisible. But he can perform tasks that a normal human
Can
servant
he
would.
pass through a gate?
No.
I think
He's
is what I-
shapeless.
No,
So,
I don't think they're incorporeal.
Yeah, that's kind of the.
but
that's
what
the
is
trick.
what does shapeless mean?
It just
If
means
not-
that they can, like, they just kind of exist and they're
A form of energy,
yeah.
Yeah.
but still a mass of some type.
Yeah, that's how I would
Using
interpret
the-
it.
Like shapeless would be like humanoid, non-humanoid, you know, or
Still
shape.
useful. I mean, you guys have keys now. Don't
Yeah.
forget. But yeah, I don't think that it would. I think it would say incorporeal if it could.
Yeah.
says it's shapeless.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
what I
That's
don't
what
mean.
we're
Like, I
talking
don't know what shapeless means. If it's shapeless, then can it just like squeeze through the cracks and like it can't obviously go through solid objects, but if there's a hole that it can fit through, it can fit through it. Like that's what I don't like. Shapeless to me means
I know.
I don't. Yeah,
But like I
just
said,
don't
it would say incorporeal if it could move through walls and stuff. There's usually additional rules that say like if it
Now
ends
it
its turn
says it
within a
comes
wall.
into
and-
an unoccupied space within range. Can I just have it come into an unoccupied space outside of the gate?
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So he's already outside of the cell.
Yeah, but not this one.
No.
Yeah.
But I don't know that there's a door. I know nothing about that. So
Yeah.
I'm telling him to go find weapons. I don't care what they are, but to bring them back to us so that we can.
This servant's smart enough not to try and take the weapons off the guards, right?
I would say not those. Obviously.
I was like, we're arguing. It says mindless.
Yeah.
Well, and it says every
No,
turn,
no, I know.
so every 6 seconds as a bonus action, I can like be like, hey, no. If I see
see
if I see
one-
like a knife start to like, I'm like, no, not that one.
no.
Literally.
So you guys exchange the plan. You're now kind of caught up to
Yeah.
speed. Odd, I believe you have the keys currently.
Yeah, I want to unlock my gate.
So,
Okay.
so we're talking
not-
right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, cool. So, understanding now that you have the keys, I am in this position right now where I can't move. Should I make a distraction? Allowing these guards to come to me, which should give you guys the time to open these doors.
But if they all come here,
The guards have wrestled.
this is our only
Like,
way
they're
to get out.
They're distracted.
I think we just leave them. This is our only way to get out.
I will not do anything then. I wait here.
I want to unlock my gate, then
'Cause we-
mage hand over to Versailles' gate and unlock his.
Okay.
But not open my gate. It's just unlocked.
It's just unlocked.
And the same with his. Unlock it, and then I guess I can. No.
I would.
Probably-
Drazad, you haven't really heard much. You just see the keys begin to like kind of float across the room as the two guards are like wrestling to try and keep the most of their coin.
Drazad full like yellow lab is.
and the lights are still dim, correct?
I
Thama,
think he dimmed them for a second.
yeah, they
Yeah.
dim for a moment, but they're
dims for a
back
minute.
up.
Yeah, I mean, do I see them like escaping
Yeah,
from my
and-
cell?
And can I reach?
I would say you're
Valos?
able to see this.
Can I
happening.
reach Valos's door with the key?
Well-
and mage hand.
I would say yes. You're able to get
Okay.
them there.
So it's going unlock.
So can I? Is there 30 feet to this from?
I think it is.
It's
you have the
roughly
line?
30.
I was like, it's
yeah.
30 feet from my cell.
Each
From
square
the
is 5, and
edge.
there's 6 of them, so
Like 30 to the edge.
30 to the doorway, basically.
Okay, then I'm. Then I'm. If he's like, I'm starlight stepping across the room to that
Okay.
hole.
So, At this point, Valoth has Starlight stepped. The guards are distracted, so I'm not even going to have you make a stealth roll.
You're welcome.
And I'll tell the unseen servant to just like stay with me at this point.
Odd and Drazad both have their doors unlocked.
I would be waiting in the curve to where I could like see Drazad.
Uh huh.
And if the guards start like coming, I want to have like an action ready.
To do what?
I think I can cast Entangle.
Does it have a material component?
It does not.
Does not. Okay. So you are holding that action.
If they so much as turn their attention to either of them, I'm casting Entangle on the table.
Okay. Drazad, you see Flora across the room beginning to amass magical energies,
And I'm
and you know your
nodding,
door
like,
is locked
I
or
understand.
unlocked.
Something's going on. I will. If I tucked in this corner right here, is that full cover or no?
I would say it's at least half cover.
Okay.
I'm never gonna make it to the equinox.
I am going to I'm going to begin to open my door, thaumaturgy the light to dim again,
Okay.
and try to hide in this corner for now.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me. Odd, what are you doing while this goes on?
Yeah, I'm trying to sneak out of my cage and bring the key back to me. Sneak out of the cage and just while they're distracted, try and sneak. Yeah.
Make a stealth check to see how well you can open your door without making any noise. As you can imagine, many of these gates are rusted.
20.
Nat 20? And what was yours, Drazad?
I'm going to take the 7, and so it'll be
Okay.
11.
Oh, you got
The +7 is what
you
he's
got
saying.
something to chat to.
That's what he did.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Okay, so
What'd you
11
roll
total.
on the dice?
4.
I'd like to port. No, I'm not gonna port.
No.
Okay.
I would have used my lower one, which is a 6, and have given you +2 essentially.
You're rolling with disadvantage.
I am, and those are two 19s.
Damn.
So as the door swings open and you try to stealthily move out, you are so focused on the guard's attention that you don't see the two barrels next to you, and one of them gets knocked over, kunk, 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 rattling across the floor. Both guards stop what they're doing, turning towards you
Entangle.
with... Yep. As soon as they turn, Entangle springs up. They both
I'm
need to
now
make
concentrating.
saves. They're both going to fail.
Yes.
Really low, a 2 and a 4.
As
they're
all
both
this
restrained.
happens,
So they're both restrained, and I'm concentrating.
Okay.
Drazad goes, "Gentlemen, I do not know what happened. The door simply opened. I do not know." Start walking towards the door.
Seeing
But
this,
since it's open now,
seeing
There's
this,
no
can
fault
I?
of my own.
Yeah.
I mean, can we start attacking them?
No. Let's hold on.
think
If
we
they
get
don't,
out.
if they don't
Yeah.
have keys, and they have
We-
no
we
way of
lock 'em
open,
in here.
yeah, we lock them in.
Or we knock him out.
But we would likely need to knock them out. to
Yeah,
be able to
absolutely,
lock them in.
100%.
That's
But I'm saying let's not just like straight
I'll
up
yell, just
end
knock
them. You
him
know.
out.
Okay.
Can I choke him out with my tail?
You can try if you would like to. I'm gonna say we're gonna go into like a really quick initiative. Basically, I'm just gonna go around the table, let each of you kind of do something, and then they're gonna get to try and escape. So,
Okay.
Drazad, you are out of the door here.
Druids have no material components.
None of my cantrips do, but they're all damaging shit. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Odd, you are also out. At this point, we're just gonna go around the table. So, Valoth, what are you doing?
I'm gonna sacred flame one of them. It's a dex save. They have disadvantage because they're restrained,
Okay.
or is it an auto fail?
Let me look.
I think they auto fail on restrained.
I don't remember. I guess I can look too.
Yeah, what is your chain?
They have
just
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So
Okay.
And attack rolls against them have advantage.
yeah,
So that is going to be a 13.
that fails. So
Okay.
Dude.
5 points of radiant damage.
Okay. As you strike this first one,
Specifically that one, whatever, so that we can track it.
as you strike this first one, you see a bit of gold actually like scatter across the floor, and he's still restrained. He's like, "Oh, God damn it! What are you doing?"
Valve would say, we're the bad guys, remember?
Yeah.
You actually see the one who was winning look over the one that was losing. Can you reach my hand? Phaedron's gonna fucking kill us.
We kill you first.
I'm gonna cast a spectral Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Verbal Samantha.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the same guy.
Yeah.
All right. Roll to hit.
I have advantage.
Yep.
9 plus 7 is 16.
That will hit.
Ooh, nice.
It's funny, I'm looking at your dice, and for me, I see a 16, and your number was actually 9.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Where is the D10?
But I can see a 16.
There we go.
While he is doing that, Drazad, what are you doing?
10.
All right. This guy is out cold.
Like I don't have anything, so I start beating on my stomach, and then like with some
belly
great
drum?
effort, yeah, I able to make some little notes and then pull out the spear and throw it.
His stomach is like pink now.
Yeah.
But the spear flies through. It finds purchase, and then you just see his body go limp as the vines sort of carry him down to the floor and begin wrapping over him. Drazad, what are you doing?
I do not think we should kill these guys personally.
We're not killing them,
and
we're
then
just
I'm gonna
knocking them
out. I
I mean, if
don't
there's a
have
way to
anything
do
on me.
non-lethal, like just
Just hit him
Yeah,
with your tail.
we're knocking them out to put them in
Yeah,
the cell,
I'm
like what
gonna-
they did to us.
Yeah,
So
I'm just
blast
gonna
that dude in the head with
bump-
your
I'm
tail.
With
Okay.
with my tail, I guess.
Same guy? Yeah.
There's
No, same guy or the one that's still up?
No,
Hey.
the one that's still up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
There's
No, I
a
don't care about
torch right next to you. Take that torch and go balk them.
I'm gonna steal all their gold.
You have your breath weapon.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I don't know what I'm
You
gonna
do
put it
have your
in.
breath
You
weapon.
have your breath weapon. Is that going to
You
mess
don't have
up
your
the
mace. You don't have
entanglement,
any
though?
weapons.
It's not fire, is it?
No, I know, but it's like
I mean, you can also just make your way across the room and try to leave.
You could also
don't have
sacred
to
flame him,
attack.
right?
It's whatever you want to do.
You're a cleric.
yeah, I could, but how didn't y'all do like it wasn't just 10 damage that knocked out old guy over here.
Yeah, but it all
was 15.
it all works together.
Yeah, but we have
15 total is what we did to him. So
Yeah, but
And
two
we're
of
still
us still
two
going to
more.
go.
yeah, go after
Yeah,
him.
okay, I'll sacred flame the other guy.
Okay.
Disadvantage deck save.
Yep.
It's a 13 is the save.
He's not going to make it with a 9.
Smoke him.
2 points of damage.
Okay.
Hey, damage is damage, man.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sacred flame has no
you
plus.
see him. Hey, wake up! And God, stay where you are. Don't even think about leaving.
Don't do it.
That guy said the door just opened by itself.
Flora, what are you doing?
I want to steal their gold, but I don't have anything to put it in, so
Well,
Okay.
you're concentrating on entanglement, right?
yeah.
We'll knock him out. Let's knock him out. We can steal the gold after.
Yeah, they have bags and purses. And
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, I was
knock
gonna
him out, man.
take their shit.
Can I cast something while I'm...
Yeah, as long as it's not another
Not
concentration
another
spell.
concentration
Oh,
spell.
okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna step around a little bit
Okay.
and thunder wave.
All right.
Oh,
He's paralyzed now.
get fucked.
What's the save?
Constitution.
They don't have disadvantage on that.
No, it's just dex. And
It's
checks.
going to be 13.
Fails.
Okay.
Oh,
10 points of thunder damage, and he's pushed 10 feet away, but he's
Okay.
restrained, yeah.
He flies him.
You see him basically buffeted by the blast
But
as
it
the.
does make a really loud sound.
It sure does.
Yeah.
There were already loud sounds being made.
Audible to 300 feet.
Yes, that's true.
300 feet. Oh, wow.
Each one of
guys-
those squares is 40 feet.
We're not stealthy. This
No.
group.
You see Flora step up and
Walls.
smack her hands together, and as she does,
all I
the
can
vibrations
attack.
echo throughout the room, buffeting this guard and actually loosing the vines a bit on him as he begins to have his eyes roll into the back of his head. He's woozy but still up, and you hear that sound reverberate through the halls beyond.
The only other thing I could do is thunderclap, which is 100 feet. So,
Tristan, what are you doing?
are they knocked out now? Like both
This
of
one
them?
is still up,
Still
but
up.
I want to steal their
So
fucking
somewhere
gold.
between 12 and 15.
So
Can I
this
go
guy,
steal
this
their
guy
gold?
is obviously aware of their noises, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you would hazard a guess that he definitely heard that.
I'm almost wondering if I use thaumaturgy to cause like more thunder out, like what seems like outside.
Okay, make a
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
make a performance check.
Oh shit on me. A roll.
Because you can make the sound of thunder, but it's all about making it as convincing as possible, making this guy think that it was
Charisma.
sound outside.
And do I get my plus? Would I get my +4 spell
Yeah,
attack on this?
you would.
Okay. And this is advantage.
No, not at advantage.
Not for this guy. Okay, cool. 13
Plus 4.
17.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. As you focus on the thaumaturgy spell, you all hear the same sound sort of echoed, but you can tell it's coming from outside. The bricks themselves that make up the wall actually feel like they're rumbling a bit. You still can't see like where the guard is,
Sure.
but it seems pretty convincing to you.
Do either of them have a bag of holding?
You did not see one, no.
As long as he semi believes that it's about to rain.
Inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it could
We
be
don't know how
pretty-
far
it could
down
be
we
pretty
are.
outside.
bad storm
I know.
if it's
Rumbling the bricks.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it is now the guard's turns. This one is going to try and free himself.
It's an action.
It is an action, and he succeeds with a 19.
Good lord.
So he
It is
is
still
no
difficult
longer
terrain,
restrained.
Still difficult terrain for 20
It is.
foot cube, and it's centered on the table.
Yeah. I'm gonna say he can get about there, and he's like slowly getting through the vines. He's trying to get after his blade, but he's a little worse for wear. So Valoth, what are you doing?
I'm gonna firebolt him.
Okay.
Yes.
No longer
Fire.
advantage.
Fire.
I didn't. Yeah. That's a natural 1.
Okay, so that's gonna miss. Your firebolt
Even
goes
18 is
wide
not-
I'm not wasting.
and
my-
actually singes one of the vines. Odd, what are you doing?
This guy's up with like anywhere from 1 to 3 hit points.
Yeah,
left.
that's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna slap my belly again, and then make another spear and chuck it at him.
Okay,
Turns out this is Phaedron.
Yeah, got him.
he's out.
That's end of campaign.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that does it.
25.
Okay, that'll hit.
Yep.
And roll your damage.
4.
Okay, as he's crawling through these vines, you throw a ghastly spear and you just sort of clothesline him. You see his head rock back, and he just falls into the vines as they begin to ensnare him once again.
So I'm gonna. Are we out of initiative, kind of?
Yeah, essentially.
I'm gonna throw the key up to Tristan. Tristan,
Okay.
see if one of these keys gets us out.
That's
And-
immediately what I start doing.
And I'm these guards, weapons, armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna search their body.
Weapons, armor, money.
Each of them has a short sword and a pretty rotted down like wooden shield.
Take their suits.
I'll take the shield.
I can't use any of the sword.
I can use the sword.
I'll
Take
use
the
the sword.
Take all the
I'm
armor.
not-
Take all the armor. Get dressed. You guys can be guards.
So I'll take the short sword, and I will.
Not really. I
Attempt
mean,
to
these
put
guys
on the
will, but
guards.
maybe later on.
Okay. It definitely doesn't fit, but make a performance check to see how well you can get it on.
I'm going after the money.
Okay.
I'm a dragonborn. Is there a point? You know what?
Me and Flora are going to get that money.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
18.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
even pick
able
up the
you're
shield.
able to get the armor on, and the holes in the like sort of azure color, or sorry, the uniform on, the holes in the azure color actually show through to your scales, and it looks pretty accurate, as long as nobody's looking too close. As you guys glance over the table, you see 19 gold pieces.
You did
I'm
most of
gonna
the work.
rip-
You get.
I'm gonna rip a piece of the cloak
Okay.
and make like a makeshift little bag.
Okay.
I'm putting it in
Like a
my
little
pockets.
pouch.
Yeah, they don't have purses.
Oh, we have clothes.
Yeah, we still we
Like
still
coin, but
close.
all our
My
coin was on the
making.
table.
Yeah, I'll put it in my
for them
pocket.
to carry.
Right, right.
Yeah, there's like a little coin purse,
I'll
but
put it
yeah.
in my pocket.
Okay.
Okay. How much are you taking?
I'll take 9.
Okay, I'll
since
take
you
10.
you did most of the work to get
Is
us.
this gonna go on top of our regular gold that we already had?
All that's
If we ever get it.
So
Should we just wipe that out?
should we clear our gold out?
We'll get there.
Okay.
You'll see.
All right. Well, then I'll add to what I have now.
Yeah,
and if
I'm just keeping track of
if
what
I
I've added.
need to clear it out, I will.
And I'll help you remember if you need me to.
Okay. So then, once I do that, I'm gonna go help Tristan try to get this gate open.
Okay. You very quickly find the correct key, and running up behind you is the rest of the group.
And as y'all like,
You take this short sword. You take a short sword. I'm gonna take that torch
Okay.
as a club.
as we get here, I'm gonna tell them what to expect. I'm gonna tell them there's a table in the corner with our stuff on it. Is that what it was?
No, there
we
were
didn't
some
see our
things,
stuff.
but they were not your things.
Okay. Well, I'll tell them there's a table in the
And
corner
there's some weapons.
with some weapons on it that we can stock up on with one guard, and there's 2 doors.
I see the guard through the gate, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's open portcullis, right?
You can't quite see him from where you are, but you can tell he hasn't crossed this threshold. I mean, with your 5, it's hard to
But
see.
I know from her that there is a guard in that
Yes,
distance.
yes,
so
yes,
obviously, open the gate as quietly as possible.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell the whole party. There's 2 doors. I think this one, I don't know where it leads, but the other one I know it doesn't lead outside. Correct?
You don't see any daylight.
And the only
Could be-
light,
could be
the only
nighttime.
light is
We
this
don't know.
lantern
Okay.
right here.
Correct.
Okay, that's good. That's real good.
Okay.
Okay. So if you are opening the door now, I'm going to have you make a sleight of hand check to see how well you can.
That's just D20.
D20 and then add your dex mod and proficiency.
Yeah.
And sleight of hand, if you have sleight of hand proficiency.
Yeah,
I don't think you do. I don't feel
It'll
like you
be
would.
down towards the bottom.
It's the last check or second to last check.
17.
Third
Third
to
to
last.
last.
Sorry.
Which one?
Still,
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand.
Your rules lawyer card has been revoked.
It's under skills.
Oh, that's why I was like,
It's all the way third
Third
from
to
the
last.
bottom.
sleight of hands +2, so 15, 16, 18, 19.
Okay. So with your 19, you're able to unlock the door, and you actually lift up on the mechanism as it hinges across, so it's not scraping metal on metal.
Yeah, I used to do that growing up all the time.
And you
so-
sort of place it back down. Now that the gate is not barring your view, you can see a little bit further, and you do see the guard sitting down, and he's head down. He's not really paying attention.
Cool. Without hesitation, I open it enough for everybody to easily pass through without it like touching them or anything, and I just take that left into this little area to hide myself and cover myself.
Okay. With
Did you say our stuff's in there?
No,
No.
there
They're
is
not
some
sure.
stuff, but
Stuff.
it is not ours. Notably not ours.
Okay.
so, I'm gonna need everyone else to roll stealth checks as well here.
I would like to tell my unseen servant to go to that opposite corner as we stealth across, but where I don't know if it's really where the stuff is, but that corner where all the weapons are piled up
Okay.
in camera. I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah. That is where weapons exist. Yes.
Okay.
They are not yours, but
Yeah, I'm just
They
telling him
are.
to go there
weapons
for now.
nonetheless.
18.
18 for Zod.
17.
17 for Odd.
I'm so sorry.
14.
14
It was sleight of stealth.
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 9.
9. Okay.
Which I'm gonna tell you honestly, it doesn't necessarily matter what I rolled for stealth. Drazad, seeing actions like everybody starting to take actions,
Uh-huh.
would go to cast Bless
Okay.
and realize that he can't.
Mm-hmm.
He'll reach to his chest and realize his holy symbol's gone,
Mm-hmm.
and he will dash as far as I can get after that guard.
Okay. You all see Drazad barrel through the doorway, approaching the guard, and as you round that corner, you see the face of the same guard that you helped in the port, the one that was so thankful. He stands up, draws his blade, and looks a bit taken aback.
Can I take a
Drazad, stop!
Can I take a reaction?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, not
You
yeah.
yelled.
Yeah, I would. Drazad, stop!
Where is my symbol? Where is it? And I'll pull the short sword I had.
What are you doing here?
I wanna run up and put his sword down. Like, do you remember us?
I remember you.
They're trying to frame. They're trying to frame us. Where is our stuff? Where is my holy symbol?
Okay.
I don't.
Calm down, Drazad.
Let's all take a second and.
Look, friend. We saved your life on the dock the other day. I don't know if you remember that.
Why are you here?
They're trying to
Because-
frame us and say that we did it.
Phaedron is untrustworthy. He's the one who set that whole
Are
thing
you
up.
working for him?
What are men?
He's a guard.
Where are my men?
They're restrained. It's fine.
They're alive, but they are in the cells. Yes.
Can I do a perception check on the stuff on the table now that I'm further in here?
Yeah, make a perception check, and I will have.
I want to try to talk this guy down. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have the three of you make a persuasion check. I'm giving you guys like extra advantage, basically.
13.
Ooh, 19.
15.
Okay. He looks across the lot of you. You say, "This is Phaedron's doing."
Yeah, do you work for him?
No, he's a guard.
No.
Okay, then it's good that you don't work for him. But
The attack
we
in the
need your
port was
help.
him. We had proof, and it is with our belongings.
We
He's
need your
trying
help.
to
He set a
escape
trap for us.
responsibility for this.
I'm gonna give him his keys back, and just say apologies for that. I borrowed these off your person, but as you can see, I'm a trustworthy person. I'm giving them back.
We wish no one any
Make
harm.
one more
except Phaedron.
persuasion check, straight roll.
And I rolled an 11 on perception on the stuff on the table.
Okay.
14.
You're good. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, it's fine. Looking across the table, you don't see your holy symbol. As a matter of fact, you only see like a couple of small weapons, like a dagger, a short sword, and then numerous papers that he appears to be.
Okay.
With your
You said 14? So, as he looks back to you, kind of narrows his eyes for a second. Well, I've come to learn it's true that good people don't steal things. It's also equally true that only a dirty soldier gambles with that much gold. And he sort of points to the gold that you've brought out with you. And only a truly corrupt politician pays in such sums to keep the law off his back.
You were there that day. You know that we didn't do that. Will you help us escape?
I cannot help you escape, but
We need our belongings.
You don't have to help us, but if you just turned a blind eye and maybe unlocked this door and told us which way was out.
for the better of Eretheus, I look the other way this night.
Can
And
you
he turns.
Can you at least unlock the door?
I have the keys.
No, I gave him back.
Oh.
Walk
This
away
is
for
the
a
guy
second.
that this is the guy that helped us at
Walk
the
away
port.
for 2 seconds.
Yeah, this is the guy that helped us at the port, so we're trying to
Make it good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad y'all took it.
Yeah, I know.
He unlocks the
You're about to
door,
kill him?
I was about to
looks
hit him against
looks
the
at the
wall.
5 of you. He says, "Hit me."
Oh, without hesitation, I blast him right in the face.
Okay. With what specifically?
Just my fist.
Okay. You run up and punch him. You see him kind of like turn for a second. Again.
Blast him.
What? Wait.
Blast him, and I look at him
Show
and
me
I
how
go,
to punch a guy.
thank you. And I just rear,
As you plant your fist firmly under his jawline, you see his feet leave the ground. And this is not a small man, mind you. He slams into the brick wall behind him, slumps down, and you see his expression just sort of fade and go limp.
that man will not.
Schmucker, where's our stuff, man? That's where our proof is.
He unlocked this door for you.
I know, but
That
I was
man-
like,
that man-
tell us where the stuff is. That's
He
where
will
our
not.
proof
He will not
is.
deny. He will not die tonight.
As we walk out, I'm gonna like touch him.
Wait, I was gonna ask. Is he at like? He's not at 0 hit points, is he?
You guys did it with
He's
it
stable.
non-lethal, basically. Yeah.
And I was just gonna give him a few hit points back.
Valve would say that will heal his wounds.
Yeah, we need him to
That'll be
have.
proof
We
that
need
we
him to
weren't
have
here.
wounds.
Okay.
No, never mind, because it doesn't matter.
The man is.
I was gonna
The
spare
man
him
is
dying,
honorable
but he's not
and
dying.
brave. Let us go.
As you enter the room,
I'm
you
picking
see
up a
on the
dagger
far
if it's
side
able to.
that there are a number
I'm
of
switch on my torch first.
your belongings.
Ah.
Yay!
Are there also guards?
There are not also guards. I have another room here, but I'm not going to put it on the table.
Yeah.
There's no need. What isn't there specifically is the writ,
Of course not.
Tracks, that
Go ahead.
tracks.
Go ahead.
the message,
Yep.
the 3 items that you stole,
Yep.
What 3 items?
The reliquary, my dagger,
I
and
forgot we
the
sold
spyglass.
those. Yeah.
All your gold
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
and the obsidian spear.
Yep. Also, yep.
Oh no.
That tracks.
So we're back to square one.
I have 10 gold.
Man, okay. Can
Is
I?
my regular spear there?
Your regular spear is there.
Okay.
Make
the
a
fist on it.
religion check.
Yeah.
Ooh, religion.
It's a
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something, and I don't want to, but I'm gonna feel bad if I don't.
Mhm.
Why did they take the obsidian spear?
You're asking me, the DM?
He ain't gonna tell
Um,
you.
I
Yeah, he's
can
not
tell
gonna
you
do
that.
that.
Is it because it was made of obsidian?
Presumably.
I mean, that's what you would guess.
My
Like we have.
holy symbol was reforged originally
Oh.
with obsidian.
Your holy symbol is still there.
Do we have that plus 3? Do we have that plus 3 still?
Yes.
Okay. So 16.
Okay. As you watch the 4 of them kind of reacclimate and grab all their belongings, you begin to grab all of yours. And there's one thing missing. Your holy symbol is not there. But even without your holy symbol, looking specifically at Odd as he lifts his old spear, something about his aura shifts. And he is no longer a problem.
He is what?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, I heard it.
Well, what,
Odds
I
no
don't-
longer a problem.
what do you mean not a problem?
Remember this thing we talked about?
he's
Hey,
not a-
trust him.
He's not a thread.
This motherfucker's sword was cursed.
I didn't trust him. We just didn't have time to really discuss
He
it.
had a cursed spear.
Specifically, you see
There's something different about you now.
What's your name?
Tony!
And I just straight up, and I go, you were once a wayward thread. No longer. You have found your place, and you are aligned with destiny. The tapestry holds you once more in its grace.
How is Odd the way?
This empirically makes Valoth trust Odd way more than he already did. Just because of this thread shit, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, I had no reason to ever doubt him in the beginning. Because he is not buying this thread stuff at all. So the fact that you're like, oh, you were bad before, Valoth's like, oh, I should have never mistrusted him.
Completely redeemed yourself.
Not because you're saying he's good now, but because you were saying he was bad before. Valoth's like, oh, he wasn't bad.
It's not that he was ever bad. He just didn't fit.
So, as you all gather what belongings of yours are there, you now lie in this prison with but one way to go. What would you like to do?
Where's the
Go
way
kill
to go?
fucking Phaedron. That's what I'd like to do.
fucking murder that motherfucker.
The 5 of you move
my
towards the
language,
final gate with keys in hand, unlocking it, opening it, and seeing a stairway that leads up to a doorway
I was about to say that.
to the daylight.
Hell yeah. I'm going up the stairs.
Okay. As
I'm still having my unseen servant follow me, by the way. It lasts for an hour.
as the 5 of you charge outwards, you see that you now are on the battlements that lie on either side of these towers. There are a few guards
Like up
posted
here?
along the walls.
Like on these types
Mhm.
of things. Oh my god.
However, they're not paying much attention to you. Many of them are looking up and squinting at the
We
sky.
made it to the equinox!
The sun's rays are still bright, but as you turn your own eyes to the sky, you see that the sun approaches the abyssal scar.
It begins.
We're missing it.
Pulling your eyes back down to the festivities, you see a crowd of nobility, wealthy people, and what you can only assume the Council of the Tides.
We have to get down there. We have to speak for ourselves.
We
How
have no
far
proof.
is it?
Where's the tower that we came from? That was the trap.
Make a survival check for me.
We don't have any proof.
No, I don't.
18.
Okay.
To the best of my ability, I'd like to start rewriting what we lost.
Okay.
And I'm trying to like forge his handwriting and everything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw. I know it was embossed,
And I
but I'm
know-
gonna draw the symbol.
I know
and
you don't
things.
have a forgery kit, but you're using your illusory
Tattoo.
or illuminating tattoo. We'll say make a performance check.
It's a. I'm gonna. I think this is important enough. I'm gonna portent it
Okay.
to be
Oh.
a dirty 20.
Yeah, but then they.
Okay. With your 20, even though it's not embossed, you are able to a reasonably accurate degree recreate the documents that you lost.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, because I'm like, this was our proof, and how would I have been able to recreate his handwriting with otherwise?
now I
Tristan.
see the forgery.
With your 18, you see the structure that you all entered. What you can only guess now was a night and a half ago. Across the courtyard, directly across.
And like very difficult to get to.
But I mean, between you and that place is a sea of nobility. And all manner of celebration. There's a small stage at the center. There are tables where nobles are seated and eating, being served food. There is a very large fish tank full of exotic.
One of them are
Creatures.
still wearing the guard uniform, right?
I am.
Drazad is.
Drazad. Let me take that uniform. Gentlemen, lady. I'm going to go get those documents, and I will make sure that we have the evidence necessary to bring this man down.
We have
this.
We have forged.
Is that good enough? It's a forgery. Like, are they not going to...
It's a forgery of a forgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
I say
And he did roll a 20. Or
And-
use a 20.
Yeah, a dirty 20. I portent a 19. I have a +1. So
Oh, hell yeah.
nice.
Now, I see that we have the forgery. Do we need the other items?
No. Not the items we stole, maybe our gold.
The obsidian spear or any of that?
Obsidian spear would help to prove that the wares. You have your holy item. Maybe you can.
The issue with this is though, if we do not, the spear
we don't
is
have
more than
time. I
likely
think
with the other.
I think we need to go and
weapons, with
convince the
other
council.
wares.
Yeah, we can't miss
that
this opportunity.
Phaedron is.
Now,
We
that
can't miss
being
this
said-
opportunity to upset him from becoming a council member.
True.
Okay, so that being said, there's two things we have to consider.
Most important. Do I have the story?
They
Yeah, you still have
What I'm thinking is this, though. What I'm thinking is this, though,
The book I stole.
is
No.
you
you
all
guys don't know about.
Yeah.
you all can go do that.
Yep.
You have the necessary means to start this conversation. If I can go get the rest of the items and prove that even more, they are going to ask for more evidence.
Yeah.
They are going to expect it and require it. This is not something where your word or our word is going to hold against an elected official of this type. We have to bring this to them.
But beyond that, we are assuming that Orleath is not a part of this plan. We are assuming
Everyone we've talked to has said that
We can try
she's
and
not.
Yeah, we can try and force her hand.
She might be a part of the plan, she might not be, but the council in full will be there.
Can we get up to
We
the
don't know
council?
who in the council is.
Yeah, wait,
correct.
Like, are we already past security? Like, can we get up to like where the council's at?
As all of you continue to ponder this and wonder about your next moves, you hear a raucous cheer wave through the crowd. And as you turn to face them, clear as day, you see the nobleman at one of the tables holding a cup to 5 individuals across from him. He begins to speak quite loudly. Honorable members of the
Is it
council,
Phaedron?
esteemed lords and ladies of Eretheos, I stand before you today with a grave revelation. A tale that unveils a sinister plot to dismantle the very fabric of our newfound independence. We have faced so many challenges and overcome them, united under the banner of progress and prosperity. But lurking in the shadows are forces that seek to disrupt this harmony, led by our very own allies from the war, who seem to betray their darker intentions now. And he raises in his other hand, the hand opposite the cup, your holy symbol. I bring forth evidence that the adventurers who tread among us, accompanied by a weaver of Banara, have conspired against us.
Oh, Banara?
Mm-hmm.
Their aims reach far beyond the pursuit of justice or preservation of peace. Nay, they have set their sights on unraveling our very sovereignty, casting us into the clutches of chaos from which they can seize power. One of these treacherous souls, driven by malice, wielded an obsidian weapon, stolen from our very midst, and he holds out the obsidian spear. Sought to extinguish my life, a symbol of our united leadership. I narrowly escaped their clutches, but the scars of their betrayal remain, as he kind of holds his chest where he was slashed.
I'm going to say
We want to be
Can I-
making our way towards the
Can
stage.
I port in his persuasion?
Oh.
Yeah, you can try.
I want to make it a 6.
Okay.
That's the best I can do.
Dude,
I mean, like, that's
awesome,
the best I can
actually.
do from over
Yeah.
here. You see Val's eyes begin to, like, gallop, and they're bleeding out from his actual eyes. Like, he is pouring everything he is into trying to show people the truth of what really happened without words, best he can. But
At this point, you see his eloquent words sort of fail him, and he looks perplexed for a moment as he's trying to search for the right word. He snaps his fingers for a second.
Are we close enough to like for me to yell and interrupt him?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean, you can
especially
hear him
while-
from where you are.
I
Well,
said boo.
And it's like,
I said boo.
yeah.
That was Flora.
He turns and kind of like looks in that direction. He doesn't see you, but
so I know space-wise.
Mhm.
Do we know what Orlaith looks like?
you do not know what Orlaith looks
Yeah.
like.
Are there other women on the council?
There are 5 people on the council. 2 males, 3 women.
It's funny I start yelling. It's funny you can't find your words, Phaedron, because you left them with the knife in our backs. Let me tell you, good people. Let me tell you, good people, about the real treachery that has befallen you. This man this man here in front of you plotted against the whole council and all of you. He is a betrayer. We have proof. And
I'm gonna hold
see
it
we
up.
have proof here.
You see for a brief moment his wry smile kind of turned to a face of disgust, but it switches right back on. He a vain accuser. This is one of the those that attempted on my life.
You framed it so that you could take power.
I propose the
Orlaith,
council
we know
hear
you're
us
in on
now.
this.
I know that
We know
we
you're
are
with us.
Do you or do you not seek to take Orlaith's seat on the council?
You were also at the port that day. That spear was the only thing not stolen.
Convenient for someone who leads the shroud.
Orlaith's seat is to be relinquished, where the other council
How
members will
convenient
vote
that you
on
were there the day that persuaded her to give up that seat.
While they're arguing back and forth,
Yeah.
if it's okay with you, I'm going to expend all 5 charges of my earring of message and talk to all 5 of the council members and tell them, we are not here to cause problems. I am but the humble dragonborn sent here on a mistake, and the weapons were stolen from us. We are merely here to try to protect you. Orlaith, your spot is in trouble, and Phaedron is trying to take over.
Love. Dressad.
Always the
Signed,
cleric,
Trissa.
man.
All of this is very confusing. As Orlaith sort of speaks up, you see now that she's actually like an older woman.
Okay.
She looks a bit frail, but behind her wrinkled expression, you see a lot of wisdom. Someone that has held this seat well for many years, and is maybe stepping down in part just to give herself a break.
Arleith, this man orchestrated the situation that you find yourself in today.
We must not overstep ourselves. They do not disbelieve us.
And as she begins to speak up again, a dwarven man on the council stands up, slams his hand on the table. Stop the damn music! Now I know we're all here for a celebration. And I know we're all friends. We've known each other a long time. But our duty to this country, this beautiful city-state, is to function as a governing body for the people. Now, by my best judgment of the sky, the equinox is still some time off. I would like to hear the facts stated before I pass judgment on anyone. So whether you be naysayer or friend of the council, I will hear you now. Speak.
Real quick, your mic cable's really tight. I don't want it to. I don't want it to.
Phaedron.
Damn it, Siri! Not you.
That's literally exactly what I was about to say.
Phaedron
Delatania?
was there at the port that day, and we have uncovered that he orchestrated the stealing of the weapons. We do not know exactly what purpose. We believe it to be to take over Orleana's state as a council member, the hole that she fills or she leaves. But the proof to disprove the things that he's stated is that spear was the only item not stolen, and many people at the port that day can vouch for that. That alone proves that he is lying. These documents, in his handwriting, prove that he was moving illegal goods through your town. Whether or not they were actually the weapons, we believe it to be, but whether or not they were still moving illegal goods, he should not hold any power in this country. He does not have the people's best-minded interest. He has only chaos.
Councilman, when I arrived here in the wonderful country...
You address us all. I am not the only seat on the council. I am but one part of 5.
You're correct, as I spoke to the 5 of you a minute ago. I am the one whose goods were stolen. I was tricked onto a ship after forging many obsidian weapons, assuming they were for the council. Upon arriving here, Phaedron, who I initially called Fancy Clothes Man, seemingly after I learned, conscripted and put forth this fake writ to get the weapons into this country of Eretheos. I do not know where they are now, but all I can tell you is since we have been here on this island, we have only tried to recover these weapons, to take them off the streets, and then try to attempt to come to find you, as it has been hard.
An elven woman with long silver hair sits up in her chair and gracefully extends a hand to Phaedron's direction. And you, friend of the council?
We have a D20 in chat.
Whoa! What have you to say of this? I say what I said before. All vain accusations. They saw that I was able to see through their plan, and so they found themselves in my office, not but a day and a half ago, to take my life, silence me, to keep me from bringing this information to you.
You and I both know that is a lie. We came to warn Orleith.
The elven woman raises a hand. You had your turn to speak.
Drazad will bow.
And we listened.
Apologies.
Rest assured that we are taking it all under advisement. Thank you. Now, as I say, your choice here should be weighed heavily. On the one hand, you have known me for many years. I have brought much prosperity to this land. Many of the people, even on Tethys, know my name and respect me. Surely you have heard in the streets. Perhaps I am not a perfect man, but I am one that brings gold to this place. I am one that supports all of you.
Given Trump vibes.
Can I be having my unseen servant during all this to like go and try to find the real documents and i.e. like
Well, that's what.
just other stuff? I know that's what you were trying to do too, but I don't know if you actually went or not. Did
No,
you?
I didn't because he started pulling all the items out
Yeah.
at that moment. Council, I am the weaver that Phaedron speaks of. I can say, without a doubt right now, that my organization, my religion, we seek not anything to do with the politics of your country. We feel that you have the power and the wisdom to govern how you see fit. It matters not to us. What matters is when a thread sows chaos and destruction. Phaedron is that chaos. My God has brought it to me. My organization has set me forth to make sure that he can no longer cause this destruction. My friends had gathered the evidence necessary to bring him down. We went to speak to Orleath, and the trap was set for us. I also bear the marks of that, as well as Phaedron holding my coveted holy symbol. You know that I can look upon you right now. There is no need for me to lie about this. We tell you the truth. This man is a smuggler. He is a pirate. He is a thief. He runs the Iron Fair. He controls the Shroud.
He is the head of the Skiff Rippers.
No, Shroud.
The Shroud.
Two separate things.
Yeah.
You guys fought the Skiff Rippers.
No,
you
I
would know
was-
that.
No, I was flipping them around.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking about saying something else.
And if you really wanted to find this out and learn of this, he's here right now. Search his quarters. Search his areas. You'll find evidence allotted to it. Ask the church. Why are they sending gold to Phaedron as tithe money? He is corrupt. He should not stand on this council and besmirch you. All he does is stain the robes that you wear. And anybody can see him for what he is.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
What do we have in the chat?
We have
18 and a 13.
And take
We
don't forget
roll
advantage.
two, roll two.
Don't forget advantage.
I know, I got a
Yeah.
19 just now.
Okay.
Pretty good.
If you get that nat 20, boy.
I got a 16 and 19.
So 19.
And then
Your persuasion should
my
be pretty
persuasion
good.
is plus 4, so that's 23. And then what's the advantage? Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
23.
Now,
It's about time I rolled good.
Who's trying to hold it?
When it matters, man.
we hear you, Weaver. And we appreciate the aid that you have given us in our war for independence. It is why we so freely allow you to wander our streets and carry out your business. It is why we do not ask questions when you claim a life in service of the greater good.
I always thank you for that. And understand that that man is my wayward thread. But I did not go to claim his life. I sought to bring justice with him, justice to him with the party that you see in front of you. We decided amongst ourselves and truthfully that instead of going the route that my organization always does, that we would do this right and correctly and take him out from destiny through justice's route.
You see on the far side of the table
holes in it.
A battle-weary half-orc
Don't you
stares you down.
that might do. Don't you do it.
No,
Don't you
it's
do
not.
it.
He'd be like 2 million years old. Yeah.
He stares you down.
Tough words from someone who came to slay a man in his office in the dead of night.
And as he says this, you see him kind of like pick something out from his teeth, some food that he was eating, with the whistle blade dagger.
I look to them. Understand, counsel. Unfortunately, you don't know how far Phaedron's reach has pulled.
It seems he is not the only corrupt one among them.
You must look within, and you must find this corruption yourselves. We open ourselves up to you. That dagger, per se, was in someone else.
I think you've spoken for long enough.
Is that the orc that's saying that?
No, this is Phaedron.
Phaedron.
He chimes in.
Are you on the council, sir?
Surely you all have enough information now to weigh your decision, and
Seems like you were afraid what he might say.
I'm merely ready for us to get on with this and enjoy the festivities.
Of
Put
course.
you back in your cells where you belong.
Of course you would. You're the only one who belongs in a cell, Phaedron.
And with that, in favor of our new friends, those who are outsiders to Eretheos, raise your cups.
I want a silvery barbs, whatever he's doing.
I think he's rolling for the council member.
Going for the council.
Oh,
And I would
okay.
also like to say, are you not even from your Phaedron? Are you not from the port of Brigand? Aren't you not an outsider as well?
I am from Brigit, originally, but I spend much of my time here. Not that you would know.
So still an outsider.
And certainly not part of the council yet.
No. And if the seat falls to me, then I will graciously accept. If not, I will continue to support this beautiful place.
You mean your pockets?
While making as much money as possible.
Enough. We've all heard it.
Let's hear the vote.
As he turns back to the council,
Shoot him.
Fireball!
It'd be so easy to just kill him right now.
you see the dwarven man raise his glass. Slowly and shakily, Orlaith raises hers.
No, this is bad.
No,
No,
No, this is good. This is
Support
in
of
favor.
Oh, in support of us. Oh,
This is in support.
the orc was in his pocket, so that's why I was like,
The orc's
no.
in Phaedron's pocket.
but he still raised the glass for
No,
us.
the dwarf.
No, the dwarf.
Dwarf. Sorry,
dwarf.
I
Yeah.
misheard that.
The dwarf and Orlaith so far.
A Triton woman on the far end takes a break from looking through her spyglass at the night sky, or the day sky, and stares at the four of you, or the five of you.
They reminds, don't they?
No,
No.
It's just specifically that.
that one.
Why would you be using that spyglass? I believe that gives you dark vision.
I am keeping an eye out for the equinox.
Oh,
It is nearly upon us.
interesting.
Is it the spyglass?
It is
Yeah.
the same spyglass.
So there's two, a Triton and the orc in his pocket.
The elven woman looks down the line,
That was a
as
third.
does the orc, the half orc. And the three of them are steadfast. Well then, thank you. At the very least, I know that two of you have terrible judgment. Let's hear from the other three.
Yeah, so the other three, I would assume that she's the one with the, what was it called?
spyglass.
No,
But technically,
The reliquary.
and let
The
me ask
reliquary.
you.
So you have the
Technically-
reliquary, right? Speaking to the elf.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all. It's unfortunately, it's hearsay.
She looks you dead in the eye. And as Phaedron says, in favor of Eretheos, in favor of your humble servant, a humble merchant of this land, raise your
Humble my
glass.
ass.
I don't think it matters at this point. All three of them are working for him, don't you?
the other
guys
three
see?
raise their glass.
Yes, naturally. Where's your reliquary? Let's see it.
I know not of what you speak.
Insight check.
Good.
Insight check the sequel.
Your lies have taken you far enough.
26.
You should have never left your jail cell. With your insight, you can tell that she definitely has been paid off
Yeah. What was
and
the
you
other
gather
one's name?
that it's
Orlaith
Yeah,
and
Orlaith.
the
it's
dwarf.
been more than
The
this
reliquary,
reliquary. She
Orlaith.
seems to have the most direct ties to Phaedron of all. Just, you were very insightful on that role.
Interesting. Orlaith, can't you see that these three, if they really had the best interests of this place in their, I can't think of
In
any
their
words.
mind.
Yeah, thanks. Don't you think that they would have voted differently? She specifically is in his pocket.
And when we have written proof, and he has simple words and trinkets that he couldn't find, but to string some ornate tale.
I can tell you exactly what those things do. We had them. We took them off of him.
Who is the commissioner of the council?
We all have an equal part. And as
Yeah,
as she begins to speak, the dwarf stands up again. He's, enough. We've had time to rule over this.
You've had 10 minutes.
Does it not frighten you to be on a council with 4 of people in his pocket?
The council and I have many disagreements,
Is
but
this the first time that somebody has brought up something about corruption to you guys? Because you're blowing it off like it's no big deal. And if this is how you handle
we have
corruption-
heard your side of the story, and we have heard of Phaedron's. Guards, escort them back to their cells.
How far away are they from us?
As the guards begin to approach, you actually hear the Triton speak up. Hush! I think it's starting. And
It
you
goes
all
black.
Yeah, this is not.
feel time begin to slow.
Yeah, Valth is gonna turn and say, "I'm sorry."
As the radiant sun slips behind the fathomless abyssal scar, a rift of eternal night. Like a wave, a veil of obscurity unfurls across the heavens, engulfing the world in a shadowy embrace. The once vibrant hues of the landscape and sea fade into twilight, into profound silence settles upon all of it, broken only by the gentle lapping of the tides far beneath you. With each passing moment, the light wanes, its brilliance fading until only a faint glimmer remains. The world holds its breath, anticipating the moment of complete darkness, when the scar claims its victory over the sun's radiance. It is a mesmerizing, haunting sight. A surreal dance of light and shadow as the scar's boundaries appear to extend and reveal an unimaginable expanse of stars and spatial bodies above you. You hold your breath against the vast night sky and the impending justice of Erethian soldiers, unable to make out your immediate surroundings. After a minute or so, the world comes back into view, and the scar's border begins to recede. Sun's light returns, revealing a sinister sight.
Oh,
To your surprise, Phaedron's body lies unmoving in a pool of blood,
It's a Triton.
his assailant nowhere to be seen. But as the scar continues to rescind its dark blessings, a thunderous sky is revealed in its place, and an ominous wind picks up, carrying a slightly stinging rain with it. Surprisingly, without warning, a blast of thunder ruptures the atmosphere and shocks your senses, bringing your attention to Phaedron's body, where he clutches an obsidian blade, an obsidian spear, stained with his own blood.
Did he just kill himself?
Surprisingly, the bolt holds shape before you, as if to show off its deep, sinister blackness. Now driving like a sharp blade into the midsection of the deceased Phaedron. Slowly, the dark bolt slips back into the sky, carrying your eyes with it, until your periphery senses a new presence. Phaedron's eyes blink open, and he grips the obsidian weapon in his palm. Shadows dance through the rain as his form ascends, or what's left of it.
Oh, no, great that is.
His dark and charred body stares you down as a number of apparitions descend upon the island of Anir, and Phaedron makes a shrill animalistic cry. Everyone roll for initiative.
Yes! You just hear Drazad whisper, the creator of storms.
I would like to scream, we fucking told y'all!
I got a
Third nat 20 tonight.
Oh my god.
Is that one?
As you are enraptured in a rainstorm in the middle of the day, Odd, it is your chance to go first here. What would you like to do?
These are the spectral things that just came down from the sky.
So this is Phaedron.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the obsidian weapon,
Oh.
which he is currently holding, but appears to have leapt into his hand.
Okay.
And there are three shadows, shades, ghosts of some form that you can only see because the rain is pelting them and darkening in their spaces.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to Hexblade Curse Phaedron.
Okay.
And same thing like before, start beating on my drum, and these little mystical symbols and music notes come off and attach themselves to him, showing me exactly where to hit him. That's bonus action. Now I'm going to run, hit him, and keep going right past him. And as I'm coming in, I'm bouncing left to right.
Yeah.
Moving real fast, and when I get right up to him, I jump off to the side and stick him with my spear and run past him.
Nice. Okay.
So as far as I can get past him.
So you were here 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep. And then turn around and look. And as this, where I stuck him with my spear.
You're still going to have to make a roll for it,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to make you do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 25.
Dude, nice.
Hell yeah. That's definitely going to hit.
Yeah, and it begins to swirl around him. The same magic starts to swirl around
Okay.
him as well.
Dude, so consistent.
Yeah. That's gonna be 12 points of damage.
Okay.
5s and 6s all day.
As you strike your blade into him, you actually see the skin
Yeah.
on his body, the charred skin, just sort of peel away, like an overripe fruit. It is, it's not healthy. It's very unsightly, and it does set you on edge. But nevertheless, you deal your damage, and you round yourself ready to make another attack. Is that it for you?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Next in the initiative are these shadows.
Go figure.
I'm gonna be at the end, boy.
Seeing you attack this pale imitation of Phaedron, they move in on you.
Where are the council members?
They have scattered like the wind.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if, because there's conveniently 3 of these, I didn't know if like the 3 that he had in his pocket turned into these.
No.
No, you see them rushing off, and you do see more shades in the distance descending
Okay.
upon the crowd. There are some people, as the shades, they look kind of like Dementors. As they get close, they begin sucking life off of these individuals that are fleeing the scene. And just the same, they attempt to do this to you, Odd. This first
no.
attack is a 19 to hit.
Ooh. I want to
Silvery barbs?
silvery barbs that.
Okay.
I just love Silvery Barb.
That's going to miss, because the next one is a 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. Instead of silvery barbs, I'm gonna shield that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that way my AC goes up.
Smart.
Until your next turn.
Because the next one
Yep.
flies in. Seeing as you are the immediate threat, it is going to make an advantaged attack against your new AC here.
Which is a
plus 5.
23.
Ooh, close. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh my god! I thought you were being sarcastic for a second.
Dude, you're
Ooh, close
Bro,
at 5. I
nice,
thought that's
dude.
what was about to
Very nice.
You raise your shield as their kiss of death is basically planted on the metal instead of your fleshy face.
Fleshy flesh.
This
Does it seem like these things are trying to protect Patron?
As best you can tell, yes. This one is going to make his way over to you, but on the way is going to stop at the next closest creature.
Was he within range of me?
Yeah,
Phaedron.
or any of us? Did he come within range of attacking any of us?
I don't know. If he
I
was
will
within
say that he came in range of Drazad as he made his way
Hit
there.
him, Razad.
Yeah, I'll hit him with my mace.
Hit it with your purse. I don't know you. I don't know you.
Dude, wreck him.
That's my purse. That's my odd. I don't know you.
So if he comes into the circle, do I get attack opportunity as well?
If he leaves.
Oh, it's just only leaving. Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
23 definitely hits.
Better.
Great.
Great. That was so calm and
4
nice.
damage.
And that's good.
Damage is damage.
Drazad is stressed.
Dablage.
You okay?
Which one was that?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thinking.
Yeah, smoke it.
Yeah, let that hair out, Brett.
Smoke it up.
Yeah.
Got a little beard oil.
Vape that.
Got a little smoke.
Oh, you should put a drop of that in this liquid.
Guys, just so
It would
everybody.
smell like that when it
That would
comes
And
smell
also,
good.
just so
Yeah.
everybody's aware, like everybody's beards and hair, primo, primo.
Get
Yeah,
there.
they do. look
Just saying,
well
I can
great.
smell it still, and it's so good. So
Oh,
good.
that's good.
I can still smell it actually.
It
Long
lingers.
over the days of Cheetos. And
Yeah.
Drazad, did you make
smell of
an
leftover
attack
food
on
in my
it?
beard.
60% of the
Did you make an
time
attack on it?
works every time.
4 damage. Did you hit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
23
Oh yeah,
damage.
yeah, that's
Come on,
right.
man.
He
Duh.
smoked it. He smoked it.
So
He did
as
23
you-
damage.
It's dead.
As you swing your mace into this creature, as it crosses your path, your mace glides straight through it. It does tear apart some of its shadowy essence as it is pelted by rain, but it feels completely meaningless. Your blade catches your mace catches almost no resistance as you swing through. It now approaches you, Tristan.
okay.
It's going to be a 12 to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yeah, literally. These are creatures that I cannot hit. I do not
It's
know what is
leaving
happening.
your range.
It stays
now.
within 10 feet.
Ah.
Not that it knows, but it gets in front of Phaedron. And as you see this, you realize that these shades are definitely protecting him.
Cool.
Okay.
Tristan, it is now your go. What would you like to do? Drazad, you're on deck.
So as this was happening, did I see the Drazad's attack?
Yes.
Okay.
You would have seen
So
it.
now I know that these are semi-incorporeal.
Yeah. They are definitely incorporeal.
Can I take my bonus action after my main action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You can order it however you
What
want.
I want to do is dash right through that creature. And I want to put my hand right on Phaedron's chest.
And cast fire.
and pretty much what I want to do is like as I'm dashing through him, I want to cast inflict wounds on him again, and then I want to starlight step to behind cover.
Okay.
And he can do that without a attack.
Yeah, and you won't technically leave range. That's smart.
That's
All
nice.
right. Hell yeah. So you literally just reach through this creature and try to grip Phaedron here. Make an attack.
Wait, if he does it like that, he would. No, I'm not.
You're not in range, yeah.
That was, damn.
And like at this point in time, my character's like
No wedding bells.
Yeah.
I might take damage from doing that, but like from I don't know what the skin of that thing is going to do to me, but I don't care.
It's not a gelatinous cube, so.
That's
Right.
Thank God.
Yeah. So, Brett, how much damage have you taken?
0.
I thought they hit you.
No, I cast shield.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
What do we got in the? What do we got in the chat?
13.
You guys cool with me
and
taking that
plus
18?
3.
Yeah. That's,
Well, what's your plus to
what's your
hit?
Plus to hit.
Because the 13 might be
I got a
enough.
6.
Yeah,
take the 13 because that'd be
13
19.
plus
to-
6. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let's see.
13 plus 6 definitely hits. So roll your damage.
Okay. So that's 3d10.
Necrotic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
Resistance to necrotic.
He had a little smile on him. What is he gonna? Is it gonna heal him? It's gonna
had
heal him.
No
No.
such
It's not gonna
thing.
heal him. He's probably just gonna take
Well, it
half
might heal
damage.
him, but he hasn't taken. I mean, you hit
That
him.
one's like in the middle,
Reroll it if it's cocked.
and that's a 9 and a 3.
Actually, you hit him for a lot.
And a 4. 9, 3, and 4.
Okay. As you run your hand straight through this apparition, placing it onto Phaedron's chest, you feel the same thing Odd did. His skin actually sort of like loosens and begins dragging down, and you channel as much necrotic energy into it as you can. Looking up at his face to see it wrench in anguish, you instead just see his head tilt.
Ooh. I say one thing before I teleport. Oops. I go, we've been here before. We will not be here again.
All right, you teleport away. Your attack appears to have had no effect.
That's fine. He's still hurt.
Okay.
Hopefully. I want to be. I want to be behind the.
Yeah, you can move
okay,
it.
Cool.
His pride is hurt.
And pretty much like as I teleport, I like put my back, like lean down and put my back on that barrel, so like make myself as small as possible.
Yeah. Okay. For the sake of knowing, we'll say you have half cover there.
Cool.
Yep.
+2 year AC.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely need that, especially after the last fight.
Hey, Brett, how deckly are you?
Drazad, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Drazad
Cover
will,
this area.
after hearing these screams from whatever race,
Do whatever you feel. Yeah.
Turn to a rhino.
Oh, dude, that lich scream
Also,
that
I
you're
don't think
doing,
physical damage does
legit.
any of these things.
Thank you. I might have practiced that one in the shower.
I would have.
Morgan's over here like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm
in
gonna
the
get
shower?
right there. Literally.
Well, okay, so we have MagSafe things on our phone, and so I put 2 MagSafe mounts so I can watch videos while I bathe, and he can watch videos while he showers. So
Well, I'm
he's
just saying,
been like
he was
studying.
practicing that
Yeah,
scream
there
in
we
the
go.
shower.
Yeah,
You're like, what is going on?
I missed that part. Yes,
Did you cut yourself shaving or
I
something?
did buy some new headphones that have noise cancellation, so I don't hear
Yeah.
anything he
I'll grab
does.
my necklace, look at Phaedron, look up at the sky, and say, "Great Pyraxis, give me your strength."
Did you say Great Pyrex?
No,
Pyraxis?
Pyraxis.
Pyraxis. I think you said Pyrex.
And then,
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh,
the
great
naming
God.
convention strikes.
Oh, Lord,
we knew at some point.
Fresh and sealed.
Great Pyraxis, grant me your plastic.
Keep everything fresh.
And I'll also whisper, and Pyraxis, do not take offense, but Tethys, grant me your power. And I will cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I will channel Divinity.
Yeah.
Channel Divinity, turn undead. Now this makes undead of a certain challenge rating
Just like
run in fear, right?
die, I think.
Well,
What is the challenge rating? I'm almost certain that's what it does.
It just makes you. It makes you go.
If they're below a certain
It's like
challenge rating.
fear. See, that's the only thing I don't know about is the challenge rating.
You gonna drink another one?
And it does.
There's a chart somewhere.
Oh, I
online
was like,
on-
it's
on tells you what-
2:30.
I can tell you that none of these undead are within that challenge rating.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. Because I know the challenge rating is like at your level, I think is like a half or a quarter or something. It's low.
Oh, well, that's lame. Oh, as an action, you present your holy symbol. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the
Oh,
creature
it's not
fails its
just.
saving
I'm
throw-
thinking of just them dying, huh?
Yeah, if they're below the challenge rating, they just
Later,
die.
Are you
Yeah.
But
are you thinking
otherwise-
of
Yeah, later they
banish?
have a chance to die.
No, I'm thinking later they just burn up and die at some
Oh.
point.
It's,
yeah.
it's at any point, but right now the challenge rating is like half. It's like a half a challenge.
At 5th level, anything half a CR or lower just
dies.
dies.
So,
That's just
wisdom
destroyed.
saving throw.
Can you eat them?
I can't.
Oh. The chocolate one tastes like cosmic brownies.
Nice. Wisdom saving throw, we have a
They have a different menu every.
13, 18, and a 9 for the.
Whenever I was playing
I
Gerald.
think the
Spectral
9
creatures.
fails.
And then Phaedron gets a 18.
It's a DC 13 saving.
I barely
Okay,
remember.
so the 9 fails. This shade in front of you here, being the closest to you, begins to turn and flee, using its reaction to run, right?
Fails to save. It is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. It must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can.
Okay.
And it can't willingly move to a space.
You
within
see
30
this
feet
thing
of you.
move ridiculously fast.
For its action, it can only use the dash action or
But
try
not
to escape.
reaction.
Yeah.
Yep.
How close am I in initiative?
So you've essentially gotten rid of that shade
I'll be back.
Okay.
because he is fleeing and he has 50 feet of movement. So
Sweet.
Nice.
And
This is the fight that should have happened last time, guys. Yeah.
I'll. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna bonus action, pull out my mace, or take it off my back, and kind of like whip it almost, and
Whip it good.
ignite in a white fire, and I'll cast Searing Smite on it.
okay,
Dude,
you are concentrating now, I believe.
Yes.
Your mace begins glowing a bright red as opposed to its normal obsidian color. And it almost appears to reignite in a sort of magma-like essence.
Okay.
Liquid hot magma.
Yeah.
Liquid hot magma.
It is now Phaedron's turn.
Oh. Phaedron.
Where's your
In.
You
tabaxi
gotta move,
friend?
Phaedron?
Well, you're not within 5 feet of him. That's what you're asking.
No, but the booming bladed.
Oh, the booming blade.
He's boomed. Big
He
boomy.
is, he is
Big
boomy.
bada boom.
Big
All right.
boom.
Well, he's gonna step towards Drazad here.
Hey, take that boom.
Big boom.
Take that boom, man.
Take it in the boom. Seven boom.
Take that
Seven.
seven
What? What kind of damage?
That's thunder.
Boom.
Thunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're rolling good on these
I think we're
D8s,
pretty
man.
clear.
I know.
Boom damage.
I've been rolling.
Your rolls are very consistent,
Yeah.
and you've used different dice, but they're very consistent throughout.
Oh, you-
Sixes, fives, and sevens, and eights.
He lifts.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
He lifts the sword aloft, and as he brings it down, it almost seems. Sorry, not the sword. The spear aloft, and as he brings it down with a force,
Is it thunder?
almost
That's
seems like the
thunder, right?
spear itself is guiding his hand
thunder.
as he makes 2 attacks on you. One is a 9, the other is a 17 to hit.
The 17.
I want a silvery barbs as 17.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
That's
give
higher.
and I'm gonna give myself advantage. No, you take the lower. Silvery barb says you take the lower. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
But yeah, it
17.
basically imposes. It doesn't say disadvantage because you can still silvery barbs an advantage roll, and they take the lower of everything rolled.
So then 7 force damage. As the blade, as the spear jabs into you, you actually don't feel it pierce you. You feel it move through you in some odd way. And although you are intrinsically familiar with the obsidian nature of the spear, it feels transformed somehow.
Yeah, Drazad will make the comment. This is not the weapon that I was made.
It is now the spear's turn.
Oh.
fun.
Did you make a concentration check, by the way?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You have to beat a 10.
Got it.
That's 2.
Hey, can you put my phone?
So you lose your
The light.
smite,
Yep.
sadly.
Thank you.
This blade, so I keep calling it a blade because that's what the mini is, but this spear launches out from Phaedron's hand, almost completely unwillingly, carrying his hand with it, we'll say, and flies towards you, Valoth.
Hey, the hell, man?
Attack opportunity.
Dodge it.
The blade?
Yeah, can Drazad take an attack of opportunity?
He
against
can.
Okay, sweet.
it? Against the blade?
Get your own creation.
23.
Yes.
They're
23 hits?
perverted.
Nice.
F it up. Do
It's
that.
almost
damage.
max.
Do that
Okay,
smite.
hell
Do that
yeah.
smite thing.
He can't. He
And
lost
what
his
I know.
type of damage?
Yeah, I wish.
Just bludgeoning, is it?
Bludgeoning, yes sir.
Okay.
Does it look unimpeded by the bludgeoning damage?
As you slam into it, you knock it off its path. It does feel solid, at least when it comes to your own attacks. It doesn't. It's hard to know because you're hitting weapon against weapon,
Yeah.
but it appears to have taken some damage. As it flies through the air, it sears through the rain. You actually see some of the rain part in a curtain as it approaches you, Valoth, with a 21 to hit.
That is my AC flipped, so I think that would miss.
Yeah, that's how that works.
No.
No.
I mean, unless you want advantage. I mainly did it one to protect him, but also I wanted advantage.
You take 8 slashing damage as it pierces. Piercing damage as it pierces into you, and then immediately sucks right back out and flies back to Phaedron's
That
side.
thing is
I'm
awesome.
sorry, but I did not make that spear. I did not know what was wrong.
I want that.
Have we learned that physical attacks won't work on
On the
Phaedron?
spear, it seemed to work, but on Phaedron,
It did.
On
you
the-
hit him.
It was
You hit him with a
necrotic.
physical.
I hit him.
Yeah,
It was-
Phaedron was fine. It was necrotic damage that didn't work.
Okay.
Flora, it's
So
actually
my
your
damage did
go.
nothing to him?
Great.
Wait,
Did not work.
I knew it.
What about
Son of
me?
a bitch knew it.
You're last in the initiative.
why?
No, his dex is higher than mine.
Oh, it placed you lower.
I don't. It doesn't matter. She can go first.
Then
but
you
I
can
was
go.
just curious. I didn't want to get skipped. She can.
No.
She can go first.
Okay, I'll go.
I just didn't want to not have a turn this round. I thought. I
Gotcha.
thought he.
I'm
thought
gonna,
I was stabbed.
Stab.
That's why I was like.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Would Odd be with... Dressad is within 5 feet of Phaedron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm not doing Ice Knife. I don't want to hurt him. I am going to bonus action Shillelagh,
Okay.
and I'll run up and attack him.
Attacking Phaedron. Okay. Moving quickly around the other side of your enemy, you gain flanking. So you will have advantage as your shillelagh activates and your staff becomes imbued with magical power.
So when I do Shillelagh, it replaces the damage of mine, right? Not adds to it. So it's not a 1d6 and a 1d8. It's
No,
a
it's a
1d8
1d8,
instead.
yeah.
It's a 1d8 instead.
Yeah,
That's
1d8
correct.
Just making
plus
sure.
your wisdom.
So I have advantage.
Whoa.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay.
You guys are rolling real well.
Good.
Almost max.
He needs to die.
That's 11 points of, I think
Nice.
it's piercing.
No, that's bludgeoning.
Yeah, it should be
Is it?
bludgeoning.
Yeah.
It's bludgeoning, sorry.
Okay, as you whip around and slam your staff
I rolled piercing.
into his form. Let's see. You see that much the same as the attacks before. Although it peels away some of the skin, he's slow to react, and it doesn't seem like it did as much damage as you were hoping.
Okay.
But he did feel it, and you
Okay.
see some of the muscular, the muscular threads beneath his skin actually snapping and severing as he moves.
So this should just damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else,
I can't.
Valoth? It is your go.
So I do still have. I didn't know if we ruled it this way or not. I do still have my unseen servant or no? Is it-
Yeah, I'm fine with you
Okay.
still having it.
Then I'm gonna move myself to position between these two. Where's the 30-foot? It's right here. Sorry.
We got a couple of them. Which one you want?
This is a 20-foot cube.
You want to
Yep.
be exactly 30
I
away.
want to be exactly 30 away. Because that's how close I have to be to cast Witch Bolt on Phaedron.
Oh, he's got half cover because Drazad is right there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Just so I can step to the side.
Ooh,
A bonus action
sweet.
sidestep.
Yeah.
And I had advantage because of my silvery barbs. That's why I rolled with
I think
advantage.
Yep.
react.
That is 24.
Yeah. Yeah.
To hit. That will hit.
Cool. So now I'm concentrating on that.
And Witch Bolt
Can you
is
grab
what
the
kind of damage?
concentrating?
Lightning.
Okay.
This is
Roll your damage.
9 points of lightning damage. As you see, now we're linked.
Okay.
And Valoth says,
The top row, and that's the bottom.
"You will not take my reality from me."
And that should be blue. They should be in alphabetical order. They're just
Ride the
arranged.
lightning.
In almost a sense of a battle of light and dark, a thematic battle.
Yeah, I know.
Your
That's me.
white
Yeah.
lightning arcs from your hand connects with Phaedron, and
This is Harry Potter.
it's almost in stark contrast to the black bolt that brought him back to life earlier. A black bolt that looked eerily like a thread.
And I would like to tell my unseen servant to
Cut him down,
be between me and the line of that spear, so that if it comes after me again, the unseen servant's gonna take the hit for me.
Okay. Well, with that, we're back at the top of the initiative, so it's all you, man.
All right, so engage with these two shadows, right?
Yes,
And Phaedron five away. Huh?
correct.
Cannot move without disengaging with these guys.
Yes,
Okay.
unless you want to eat some life drain kisses.
Yeah. No. Okay.
You do like to engage a lot.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna beat on my shield a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to. This looks just like the other hex, but they're different colored symbols, and I'm casting the spell hex on the
Okay.
shadow to my left, and I'm gonna give it disadvantage on
To you, Brett's left or Odd's left?
either one. That's good.
Neither have been
It's
hit,
closer.
and we're assuming that they have the same hit points
Yeah.
and stats and everything.
You assume wrong. No, just kidding.
So I cast Hex on this guy. Same thing, the little targets get on him. He's going to have disadvantage on Wisdom? Well, what's Sacred Flame for y'all?
Dex.
Disadvantage on Dex. Okay?
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him.
All right.
I'm gonna hit him
I'm going to hit him
really
I'm
fucking
hitting
hard.
real good.
15 hit?
15 does hit.
Oh, jeez.
I saw the roll and I'm like, wait, how'd you get? I forgot that you have a plus fucking 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled an 8, and I was like, oh, that
Rolled
sucks.
an 8,
And then he
like,
said 15.
20.
I'm like, wow, that's
Yeah.
actually really good.
All right. For 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Booming Blade him.
What's the damage split on that?
So Hex is necrotic, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
3 Hex, and then
It is.
3 Hex, and then 7, or no, 10. 10,
So
Piercing?
yes.
so necrotic
Okay.
doesn't do any damage or it does half damage.
Well,
We don't know
I'm
yet.
using my old
Oh, it's like-
spear
it's like
was
that
a
game? We're
quarterstaff,
playing that
so
game?
one.
Probably half.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Um,
I do like, what
so
do I do, like
as
14,
you
16 something like this.
target your hex on this creature, you see the energies swirl around it. You drive your spear into its form as it sort of parts around it. And as you pull your spear back, you see that the hex damage, the inky black energy that normally pours into your enemies, has almost just assimilated into this creature. It hasn't taken any damage from that, and it took less damage than you would like from your spear attack.
Okay.
So no damage.
Half damage.
Well,
but
half
no
from
damage.
half, yeah. No, none from the necrotic.
None from necrotic.
That's what I'm saying. No damage from necrotic. So
With
Yeah.
that, it is now their turns.
Okay.
Use
divine.
radiant.
Yeah.
And they are going to take advantaged attacks on you yet again.
Yep.
Actually, would they? I think they're gonna come after Flora and Razad.
That's an attack of opportunity.
It is. But they
That's
are,
what that is.
they are moving with purpose.
Yep.
18.
Hit.
18 will hit.
Or 17, sorry, but
Yep.
yeah.
That's 9.
Okay.
I'm not
Again,
even gonna roll.
Yeah, he
As
didn't
they-
roll the
I didn't
necrotic.
even
Yeah.
roll the necrotic.
Yeah. As they rush past, you swing your spear wide, and it glides straight through them, feeling almost no resistance, but you do feel their form tear apart a bit. This specter rushes up on Udrazad and makes an attack. Very poorly, as a 7 is definitely not going to hit you. But the other one
He ain't gonna give me neither. He ain't
rushes to
gonna get
you,
Flora
Flora. Flora, watch out! And it's going to flank you.
Oh, goody.
Fun.
Because it can,
either. No, we don't hear our favorite word of the campaign so far. No.
one of those is a nat 20.
Silver
Oh my
Bark.
God.
20 will not hit.
Wait, you said nat 20?
It is a nat 20.
Really?
Silver
That's
bar?
great.
Oh,
Oh, that's
It hits.
like I thought it was like.
What's the
damn,
range on
it's
Silvery Barb?
60
Very
60?
exceptional.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah, I
character.
can see
is
it.
just-
yeah, I'm gonna silvery barbs, and I'm gonna
super
give
impressed right now.
Really fucking
I'm gonna
Giant
give
wolf spider go. Velociraptor go.
Yeah.
Drazad advantage,
Does a 15 hit?
but it's not a nat 20.
Yeah,
not
you'd be
double
very glad for that. You'd be very glad.
Sorry, I wasn't.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I don't want to kill anybody.
Oh, he says he doesn't want to kill anybody.
Dude, you've been trying to. You've been wanting to kill.
She said.
You've been wanting some death in this motherfucker for 3 sessions.
You're gonna take 9 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Buddy, you're making this really hard for Mama.
Let me go pull up Maze's character sheet real quick.
Con save.
Yes.
Level 8 come in here and just wreck shop.
Just bust out Cheryl.
I'm gonna take
Spirit
a +3 in the
Guardians.
chat. 17.
Okay. As this attack lands on you, you feel not only your body growing weaker and you feel the pain of being struck, but you feel your own life essence being drained in the process.
The flowers will.
I didn't pass.
But you hold on to it.
Oh, I was like, oh no.
You still take the damage. You take 9 points of necrotic damage, but you hold on. You pull with all of your will against this life essence that is being drained from you.
Is it my turn?
It is Tristan's turn.
Oh no, Warren, we're last. We go after him, Vadrin.
And I'm almost contemplating because obviously like the necrotic damage doesn't work.
Yeah,
so
but
like
So radiant is the
Radiant
opposite.
is-
no,
Radiant
okay, I was just making
smite.
sure. That's what I was gonna ask. Either radiant or like
Yeah.
would healing.
No.
Very rare circumstances.
Yeah,
is healing
healing should
actually. Very rare circumstances. The healing
I'm just
actually.
kind of out of
Paladin,
character
you
asking.
smite.
I was
You
still gonna
no,
do
no,
radiant
no.
damage no matter
That's
what. But I was
good.
just kind of
That's
wondering.
definitely good thought process because there are some things that healing actually hurts them, right?
Oh, liches
There might
and
be a
stuff like
couple,
that.
yeah.
You heal them, they die.
It is,
you
but it's
know.
very rare.
Dragonlance, whatever. Okay, so ultimately what I want to do is I want to take a step. I want to make my...
A single step.
Well, actually, I don't even really want to
You
step.
could run it. You would have advantage if you went
Well,
after
so what I ultimately want to do... I know I could... I don't think I can run in on him.
Yeah, you got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, you can get there.
You were on him before and then ran away or
5, 10,
teleported
15,
away.
20.
I want to
yeah.
make... I want to make my... I want to
then
make...
you would have
I want to make
advantage
my
on that
move.
effect.
So
I
he's
wanna
25
jump.
feet from you.
I want to jump. I want to scream Phaedron, and I want to slice from his right shoulder down to his left waist, and I want to use Divine Smite against him.
Okay.
Hit.
You gotta roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna. Oh, dude, I'm
You
gonna.
got advantage. You got advantage.
You do have advantage.
Everybody's flanking.
Everybody's flanking everybody.
That's a 13.
Roll
and
again.
then-
Come on, Matt 20.
That's a 15.
Okay.
Plus.
With your
Plus-
modifiers, I would imagine that hits.
I got a proficiency bonus plus
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, you
At
got
least 2, yeah, so 7.
So you'll make the hit. Now
You're gonna
roll your
a
damage.
D10 and 3d8. I'm assuming.
Yes.
These
So
are undead for
there's
sure.
my D10.
Yes.
There's 1d8. So
I have some more d8s, but I don't know if you want.
I'm
yeah.
gonna roll. I'll just re-roll the second.
Look, okay.
I'll just re-roll the second one.
Man, it's fun to roll all them dice, man. Like,
So that is a 3, a 9,
12.
12.
and then an 8.
Okay.
Wait, you need one more.
One more.
3d8.
Wait,
One
is
more
it- it's-
D8.
Oh, it's 3d8.
Yeah, so
Oh
you're
my
at
God.
17 right now.
A 5.
So 22.
5.
Did you add your modifiers?
No. What's okay?
Your weapon on top of that.
So for the weapon,
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
about to
man,
say.
man.
the weapon is also hit. It says +5, right?
Yeah,
So
but then the damage dice, does it have a plus after the dice?
plus
number?
3.
Okay, so
25.
25
So
damage.
25,
Of which
and then
15 of it was radiant,
Okay.
right?
all of it's radiant, right?
Well, no, it
Oh
just
no, the
add
one
the
D10.
weapon.
So the first D10.
Yeah,
Son
the
of a-
D10
Do
and
what you do on that.
and
Yeah.
the 3.
Do live your life.
What I want from you, Tristan, is to describe to me how you accomplish your mission and cut this man down.
He said, "How you want to do this?"
No.
Oh.
I stand behind the barrel and I think to myself, this was the moment that they had put me to. I steel myself reserved, knowing that one misstep will destroy me. I stand, I turn, I look at the shadow. I take 3 large steps. I jump. Phaedron! And I slice him through.
and then I starlight step away 30 feet to look at him. Without looking at him, and I just pass through.
Your radiant blade shines through the rain, sparkling and glittering in a cinematic masterpiece moment. As you cut through his body, his flesh sears at the edges. You hear one final as his body crumbles 30 feet away. You see it for yourself. His form falls to the ground. As the rain begins to slow, the clouds begin to lift, the spirits begin to vanish, and the obsidian weapon begins to disintegrate.
This wayward thread
This motherfucker.
is no more.
And that is where we will end our session for the night. Hell yeah, guys! We made it to the Equinox! Woo! We did it!
I don't know if I'm excited about that. I think we were right to delay it.
One more episode.
Pack it up. Let's go back.
So, want to give a huge shout out and thank you to everyone that stuck through the stream. I know this was a lot longer than our normal one, but I knew we were this close to this epic conclusion, and I wanted to see it through. Thank you guys for playing on a late night stream, and thank you Tabletop Beard for sponsoring this stream.
Yes, our beards still smell good.
My non-beard still smells good.
I'm really excited to have you guys along for a few more streams in the future. Can't wait to try out some more flavors of different beard oils. And until next time, woo! Go out there and make some chaos.
Bye.
Bye.
Good job, guys. That was fun.